go on, tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10. Champions, we the best, we come again. Kop-Ish clean up in every region. Elevation in every season. Catch up in all the fast match up in real rap. And if they go on, tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish. This is Kop-Ish. Reppin' Liverpool till the end. Champions, we the best, come again. This is that. This is Kop-Ish. This is Kop-Ish. The main free back up in your screen. Real ones know this the place to be. This is Kop-Ish.
Yes, people, welcome back to Team Kopish. Not time. It is your favorite show at the end of the month. It is a calling show where you guys get to have a say about what is going on at Liverpool. People, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe, people. We are on the road to 50K. And I can't lie, people. Since we got to 40, I feel like we haven't been on the same trajectory. So help us get there, people. We would really appreciate that. You've done that already. Also, this video is sponsored by okjudges.com. We can go and get your football judges for about £15. Use the code Kopish and get 8% off, people. You're done already. Guys, Kall. Eventful day, innit, Kall?
Apparently so. Apparently you're not allowed to have disagreements. If you have disagreements, then you and the other person you have disagreements must hate each other. And then obviously if you say stuff about a certain player, then it's not allowed. So from now on, I ain't saying nothing about Salah. I'm done with it. Genuinely, I'm done with it because the amount of times I've got to defend myself, even though it is on record, me saying how much I love Salah as a footballer, the fact that my kids know Salah is their favorite player because of me. Yeah. But, you know, people like Live Wrestler and stuff like that will say stupid things and then respond in comments. So it's all right. I just not say anything because you're not allowed to be objective. You're not allowed to love a player but still criticize them. So it's cool.
Crazy, innit?
I'm sure people will run back to Hassam and say what I've just said. The thing is, I'll say it to Hassam and Hassam will say stuff back to me because we actually have a relationship where we, as two men, we can say stuff to each other without being bitchy about it. So I'm sure people in the comments will go and run back to Hassam and go, oh, Callum said this, even though I wasn't directing it in, but it's cool.
I hear it. Bigger ends in the chat as well.
Then I'll get called rattle because I say facts and stuff, but it's crazy. The day and age we live in it?
It is, you know, unfortunately. It is.
Big up to Ends in the chat as well.
Big up Ends in the chat. Ends, I see you do the little reaction thing. Yeah, Ends, I see it there. Big up Ends, my brother. Done already.
Straight away, I was like, yeah, Ends is going to cook today.
Ends is definitely going to react to this. Big up Ends, man. Kopish family. Now, come on, you know the settings already. Big up Ends each and every time. Big up Savage. Big up G. Big
Jerry.
Big up Jerry. Yeah, Dean. Cav. Dan. Fam Zone, Dean, you done that. Listen, we already know what time it is. So big up the brothers them each and every time. But yeah, guys, listen. We are, in fact, should we start the call in now, actually?
Yeah, might as well.
We might as well, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think there's any more news, guys, that's broken today. So I've got no problem with putting the link in the chat. So
I've just done it.
I just done it. Ah, cool. So people go do that, you know what I'm saying, for them to get involved. Oh yeah, Ends, if you're here as well, Ends, call in, bruv. Call in, man. Ends, if you're there, call in, fam. You'll be the first caller, fam. If you're there, Ends.
Yeah, jump into the chat, people.
Innit? But yeah, man, it was crazy, bruv. Big up those people that were there earlier on though to catch the show. You know what I'm saying? Big up them people there, each and every. Who's in the chat? Yeah, there's a few of you in the chat still. All right, then. Yeah, this is what I like to see. Yeah, Ends is going to call in and stop the nonchalant. Ends, if you're there, bruv. If you're there, fam. But yeah, I hope everyone's good, though. It's a Friday. It's another Friday, end of the month. You done already. Kopish calling show. We are here. We don't run from no one. You understand? Yeah? Ends says he will. Cool. Whenever you're ready, Ends, whenever you're ready, bro. No rush. Only joking, bro. No rush in it. But yeah, if you're able to, you know what I'm saying, get involved in that, Ends, you're done now. So I think Ends has got a show later on as well. Big him up as well. I think he's got his show later.
Just a caveat as well, guys. We're gonna keep the timing to around 2.5 minutes so we can get as many people on as possible because we're gonna be here until about 7:15ish. So
yeah.
If it sounds like we're rushing you, we're not being rude. We just want to make sure everyone gets in. So please don't take any offense to it, guys.
100. With that being said, should we bring in the first caller?
Let's do it, brother.
Let me see if he's there. Mizzy, you there? Mizzy, if you're there, put your camera on, bro. If not, yeah, cool.
There he is.
It's been on time, Mizzy. Yes, my bro.
What's going on?
Not bad, my bro. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. Yeah, I'm good. I don't know about Liverpool. Just try to stay away from
bro. Nah, but
I don't think anyone does, bro.
Yeah,
I have
bro.
no idea with that. Yeah. No, because before I start with the main agenda on what I want to talk about, just want to point out I've been basically there's a new movie coming up this May.
I know it's called Don't Tell Me.
So basically, I'm sure you guys. I'm sure you remember Matt. I mentioned about MK2. So Joe Taslim.
Yes.
Is the noob cyborg in it, but there's another film, so he'll be in it, and one of the protagonists. He used to play as the Jet Li's classic "My Father Is a Hero." So that movie, he's a long-time collaborator with Donnie Yen. So if you guys haven't checked it out, sorry,
are you talking about The Furious?
Yes.
There you go, 100%.
Bro, have you seen the trailer?
Oh, crazy!
Do you know what? And this is gonna sound crazy. I know this is
boxing in the bathroom, bro.
Bro, I know this is mad, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't going on your time, by the way. Can we play the trailer here and react to it? Can we?
You know we can't, bro.
No, we can. You can react to trailers.
Bro, yeah, without monetizing it, bro. We can't react to it, man.
No, but I swear we done that around. I swear me and Ram done that
to
for
break rules,
Spider-Man.
bro. Why do you always have to break rules, bro?
Would it be a copyright if we react to it?
Like that, bro. We'll get copyright before the stream ends. What you playing?
I guess I'll do it on my channel then. Yeah. Big up, man.
No, I'll do it on my channel. No, because you'll still get copywritten, bro.
No, Kall, I think when you react to something like I don't think you if I turn monetization off and you're just reacting to a trailer, I think it's okay,
You'll
genuinely.
Still get done. Bro, just to caveat, I've been done 3 times by the UFC in the last week.
For a trailer?
No, because I recorded the content and they thought that I was recording their content. I had my Twitch account shut down last week.
I know I'm the most edgy one and will take the most grist from Kopish, yeah. But all jokes aside, yeah, me and Ram done a reaction to the Spider-Man trailer, bro.
Yeah,
all jokes aside.
Ram isn't monetized yet because he hasn't got 1,000.
No. But I'm saying if I turn off monetization on my own channel, on my channel, then
no. But because you already have it on, you might still get a copyright strike.
Is it?
You could do, Matt. I don't think it's worth.
You can't do nothing, man.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, Mizzy. Sorry, bro. I
don't want you guys to lose your channels, and I definitely don't want us to lose Kopish.
I wanted to play the trailer, bro. It's Friday and that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go on. Sorry, Mizzy, bro.
Basically, Matt is gonna make the production the Furious in it. No, he'll turn around and gonna knock on the door and all that. No, but literally, I've been watching like several times. It reminds me of it brings me back that the Raid vibes, because not to talk about few actors who used to be in that the classics, but it just gives you that tone and theme, and very very dark, and the overall aesthetic, how violent it is. But I'll leave it there on that. On to football now. So basically, right now, I've been following football insights outside the game. Just to allude you guys, like events and stuff with regards to the World Cup, and then the likes of how brands are moving around, try to preserve their market share. So, like for example, in Shanghai, China, Nike Football collab with Hypebeast, called they have the thing called Hypebeast Cup 4v4, if I'm not mistaken. And then because I'm trying to be involved with outside football, I've been reaching out some contacts, just to make my own platform. And shameless plug, I start to make my own independent editorial now. So I'm doing like a Asian
Sick,
Football
bro.
Insight.
Big up.
Yeah.
Man.
So with the World Cup coming up, I'm gonna do a weekly basis, like from academies and like countries, try how they prepare with the tournament coming up. Like maybe I'll try to reach out Hussam because Jordan is in it, and then you have your likes of
Okay.
Uzbekistan as well. Try to focus on other players, not just like Husanov, but other gems as well. One of the right winger is he's the main star of the national team. I'm going to leave with one question, which is how do you turn if you own Anfield as your asset? How do you generate that into a business model? So how do you make it into a financial asset? So I look at a few different options, maybe like just to give you some ideas. Like Barcelona, they use the naming rights. I think it's called Spotify.
That's
And
correct.
then
Yeah.
another one is if you guys haven't heard, Morocco is building up a stadium, 115,000 capacity for the probably one of the 2030 World Cup final. Apart from that, could be the contender apart from the Bernabeu. So they use the national heritage, like I think Morocco is famous for the Moroccan tents and gardens. So they're trying to use the heritage culture for like to attract the public. And then you have your likes of Boca Juniors and River Plate. They use I think River Plate is if I'm not mistaken something similar to Barcelona as well. But Boca Juniors is they're expanding capacity, and you have apparently Tottenham Hotspur is another one, which is a very interesting stadium whereby like they're generating a lot of non-football revenues. I know like they've been in a mess as well, just like us, but they're doing pretty much well. So just to give you some like on top of your,
I know what you
some
mean.
ideas.
Some pointers,
Yes,
in terms of some examples. I got you.
yeah.
I got you.
That's all I have to say. And Kal, when I talk about London Marathon early on your channel, basically like
I'm doing that.
I know like you have your
I ain't
conditions
doing
as
that
well,
either,
isn't it?
bro.
But how do you see like in terms of exclusivity, because they turned it into a 2-day event, because marathon like the event itself is prestigious.
Yeah.
Like I have a friend who tried to apply for like a number of years, didn't get it, like his application didn't make it through. So like it feels like the exclusivity, like it loses that, like just from like outside general overview in terms of how running, because I kid you not, like marathon they're expanding. So you have your like of the New York Marathon and the Berlin, they're prestigious in it, and now they're expanding to like Shanghai, and then Cape Town, South Africa as well. Sydney is already up there. So like how do you see like as a like how do you guys see like in general like the sports evolving? Because I know running is basically it's one of the top sports, like not just hockey in it. How do you see that? But that's all I have to say. Thank you for for
Tom, is
featuring
you a
me.
legend, brother.
Big up,
Love,
brother.
love for the love. And Cal, put that to Pulse. If you don't put that like on your top 3, I don't know what
No,
to say,
I know.
man.
I messed up. That is up there though. Post is up there. The post.
Yeah.
No, big up,
No,
Tom.
love for the love, man.
Big
Love
up, bro.
for the love.
Big up,
Respect.
Mizzy, bro. Big up.
Can I start the 2-day question?
Yeah.
So shout out to Jamie and Luke. Obviously, they keep me up to date with what's going on in wrestling. Obviously, it's been happening for a few years now. WrestleMania was always one night. They've made that 2 nights now.
Yeah.
SummerSlam, if I'm not mistaken, has now been made 2 nights. I think they're going to move in that direction with the Royal Rumble as well. I wouldn't be surprised if these sports entertainment or sports start doing 2-day events. 1, because it breaks up the time a little bit more, but 2, you get double the amount of money. You literally get double the
It's
amount
all
of
about.
money.
Yes, I say it's all about revenue.
Yeah,
100%. Like, all right. So, going to Mizzy's question about Anfield, like how could you turn it into a business model? Well, look at, for example, Spurs. Like, don't events happen in that stadium quite regularly. Not only that, I think, is it Real Madrid where they've got they've got a multifunctional pitch where almost like it can go underground, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a madness.
Yeah.
But again, for you to do that, you'd have to redevelop Anfield, though, no? I don't think that's something that you can just create now. Wouldn't you have to change the whole framework?
Yeah, didn't Real Madrid move away from the Bernabeu for a season or something?
Yeah, maybe a season and a bit. And
wasn't it during the COVID season they did? Because remember when we played them at their place, we didn't play them at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, so I think so. And Barca's is different. Barca's was literally just like the whole naming rights, but obviously the Spotify, but they made an extension. Remember, Barca's was an extension. Remember, they didn't play for a season and a bit as well at their stadium. Barca, they played at a different ground, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they, chat? So for Liverpool, obviously, for us to really maximize it, I don't know whether people would like it. The business model that I could see Liverpool probably doing first would be more like Spurs's, and that is to rent out the stadium a lot more and have these events. In terms of actually now, changing the pitch and it going underground and turn it into something else, I don't know whether Liverpool will go down that route, but you should never rule it out, because if FSG, if they're not going nowhere, they are very, very business minded, and that's something that I think should never not be ruled out. I don't see it happening, but I just wouldn't rule it out, because you have to remember, bro, there was a point in time when, remember, they were going to change the name of Anfield. Remember?
Yeah, there was talks about it. I'm gonna be real again, just from an MMA standpoint. I think, and this is more in the UFC than opposed to Anfield. I'd say they had Darren Till, he would have drawn massive money at Anfield. You now have Paddy Pimblett, he'll draw massive money at Anfield. You've got two stars there that you could utilize, and Darren Till's still doing Misfits boxing. So I don't know. I think maybe there's scope there, but yeah, it would be doing the events and stuff like that. The extra events would, especially during off season, because you actually have a schedule of the season. So once you know the season's done, then you can do it. I mean, Tottenham do NFL throughout the season, which is I don't fully get, but I'm guessing they do that during the international breaks and stuff.
I think so. They definitely, I know they've definitely done NFL there. Like, I just want to know, is that something Liverpool fans would you be annoyed if that was to happen at Anfield?
I don't think the City.
I don't think the fans would tolerate it.
No. Plus,
I don't think
so. Yeah, I just don't think it would work. I don't think it would work.
No, I think it would work, Kal. I just don't think we would appreciate it and we wouldn't like it, because Liverpool's one of the most traditional clubs out there. Not saying that other clubs don't have the tradition, of course they do, but in terms of bro, even Anfield, the whole moving away, Liverpool made it clear that we don't want to move away from Anfield. We'll just try and redevelop it the best that we can. Hence why we went from, I think it was what was it, 40? No, what was Anfield before the redevelopment? Because we're now 59,000 capacity, right? Or was it 61?
Maybe 61 now, actually.
Yeah, but before all the work with the main stand and the Anfield Road end, I want to say we was at, what was the capacity?
Before we had any work done, I think it was 44.
Yeah. So we went up quite a lot.
Yeah.
But there is argument to say, should we go up
again? No, we're trying to. I think the next one is the Kop. We're trying to make the Kop a bigger stand.
Yeah.
So if we do that, we could potentially go up to maybe 70.
If we could get to 70, that would be amazing. I can't lie. But it does make me wonder, in some point in time, will Liverpool have to move on eventually? I don't know. It depends how. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll be intriguing. It'll be intriguing to see. Might not be in our lifetime, to be honest, though.
That's true. That's true.
Might not be on our lifetime.
Yeah. No, I hear it. Right, should we bring the next caller, or was it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Cool. Bring the next caller. Lesedi, what's going on, bro?
How's it, gents?
Good, bro.
Yeah, not bad, my bro.
Yeah. Whenever I call in, I always give you guys shit about the West Indies, but now South Africa's losing to Panama, bro. I can't even talk today.
Been hearing, I don't even follow it like that, and I've been hearing dark things about South Africa.
I swear, bro. But I just want to say, and funny enough, they're playing the 4-0 right now because international break. So let's play all Champions League games. The 4-0's on right now, which is quite funny. But I just wanted to call in and talk about our French superstar. I'm not sure if you guys caught the Brazil-France game. He played he was sort of, it was left wing-ish. Him and Mbappe were like a front two, but Mbappe had like a free role. So a lot of people have been watching that to say, oh, you know, Ekitike left wing thing. And there's the thinking, I think Asim said earlier on Twitter that our recruitment could depend on how Ekitike is profiled. And the one thing that I just want to get out there is, in my opinion, that's a striker, a center forward. I don't think he's a winger. I think he's quick and he has pace and he can dribble. So he can play on the wing. He can do a job out there. But as long term, I don't see him as a winger. And fundamentally, this gets to my thing of, I don't think Isak and Ekitike can play together. I don't think it's possible because everyone's going to say two up top.
I said this yesterday.
What's the last Premier League winning team that used two up top? You're talking like Rooney, Berbatov days, bro. You're talking like
Drogba and Nelka.
Yeah.
Like, listen to that. That's 15 years ago. It doesn't happen anymore.
Oh, no. Vardy and it was either Vardy and Okazaki or Vardy and Uchoa.
Okay, that's still 10 years ago.
They work, but it's still Vardy.
It was an anomaly, though. It was an anomaly.
Yeah. But and even then, the Leicester season was like a fluke. But it was like a proper, even like Dzeko, Aguero, like even those days they ran some two up top at times. But what I'm trying to say is it doesn't happen in the Premier League anymore. And in my opinion, the reason the two up top won't work is the same reason I'm not big on a three at the back. Is because you need that body in midfield. In my opinion, one of the main reasons that the 4-4-2 died is that you're outnumbered in midfield. And even, and it's the same thing with the back three. The last back three successful team we saw was Tuchel and Conte. And what did they both have in midfield? They had two midfielders in one guy called N'Golo Kante. That doesn't exist, bro. So I just don't think you can take that body out of midfield. And secondly, when you do a 4-4-2 with Isak and Ekitike, I think they're going to take up the same zones, bro. I think what happened is Ekitike got way too good way too quickly. Like, he caught us all off guard. And especially with Isak being injured, he threw us off, bro. So now we kind of have a situation where we're hoping Isak will return to his Newcastle levels. But if he does, I don't like the balance of them playing together, bro. Because while Ekitike he's not a nat. It's same as how I feel about Szoboszlai at right back. I don't think Szoboszlai is a great right back because his positioning, he's bad. Like, you've seen the number of times he loses his man. He misses assignments. But of course, not a right back. But obviously, he's athletic, so he can like stay in front of wingers. But the same way, Szoboszlai's not a right back. I don't think Ekitike is a left winger. And in my opinion, if he's profiled as a left winger and we build the team around that would be a mistake. That'd be a big, big mistake in my opinion. So my question is, how do you see Hugo Ekitike's future in this team? And is it on the left wing? Can it exist next to Isak? How do you see that dynamic evolving as it goes along? And one more thing before I go, I think it's really, really sad that discourse is the way it is, because with Salah announcing he's leaving, well, obviously, like so many, I watched the show earlier today, and even it's not just that. Even if you look on Twitter, where people are like arguing about his ranking, about where he ranks with like Souness and Hansen and all of them, and it's like, why can something? Oh, we're trying to say goodbye, bro. This is Salah's farewell tour, and we're arguing. We're arguing Salah versus Mane. We're arguing Salah all the time. Why can't we just celebrate it? But yeah, I just called in to say, how do you see Hugo Ekitike's future progressing in this team? And yeah, that's what I have to say. Cheers, gents.
Big up, Lesedi.
Big up, Lesedi. Great points, my broski.
Great point.
Do you know what? Firstly,
last time Lesedi was on, he triggered me. Now he's triggered you.
All right, let me get the negative out the way. He's spot on with the Salah thing. Spot on. Salah's leaving. We should be just appreciating Salah. Wherever you rank him is wherever you rank him. It all comes down to personal opinion. He's spot on with that. But I guess there was other factors as to why certain conversations happen. Now, when it goes to Ekitike, I'm going to be real. When we signed him, I knew he would do well. I didn't think he would do this well. But here's the thing. Are we focusing on the wrong thing? I understand them playing together might not be ideal. And I also agree with he's not a left winger. Just because he's fast and he can take on his player, that he's not a left winger. Because left wingers, you got to do more than that. You got to trap back as well. And Ekitike is not really one of them players that you want to turn into some defensive, not defensive minded, but him having to track the right back and go up and down the flank. That's not his game. In my opinion, and I've said this a few times, Ekitike is like a hybrid of like a Benzema, where he gets into pockets of space, like just outside the penalty box and whatnot, and a bit of Torres as well, because he can be predatory when he wants to play on the last man, when he feels like he's going to get the ball. But I feel like he's been a bit disillusioned as of late, hence why he's dropping into spaces that he maybe shouldn't be. Are we forcing the issue if we play them both together up front? Maybe. But I do think it is worth trying, though. And if it doesn't work, fair enough. And I do feel like as well, if one is better than the other, only we're going to reap the benefits. We don't know how long those benefits are going to be for, in terms of, will it be a season? Will it be 2 years? But if they can kind of help one another to get to a certain level, a bit like what Diaz and Gakpo did last year to a degree, I think it only benefits Liverpool, Kall. Do you know what I mean? So again, I do think it's a nice like problem to have. I don't think it's a problem that we should be fearing, in my opinion.
You and Lesedi have said everything I've wanted to say about the whole Ekitike and Isak situation since they've both been here.
Yeah. Why
are we upset or wondering about the two of them in our squad when we have both? I would rather have the headache of having Ekitike and Isak than having the headache of having neither of them. And I will keep on saying this. If in a year or two's time, one or the other feels like they're not getting enough game time and they want to move on, salute you. Thank you for the service you've got given for Liverpool. And we go out and we get another striker.
Yeah.
We have two top strikers at Liverpool, and we seem to be the only club in world football that is panicking about it. I never saw Man City panic when they had Haaland and Alvarez. I never saw them panic when they had Dzeko and Aguero. I never saw Chelsea panic when they had Anelka and Drogba. Just make it work. Just make it. Alonso, she's trying to get in the. She's trying to get in the conservatory, isn't it?
Alonso's like, let me get involved in the combo.
But I don't know if you've experienced this, but she's become like a proper daddy's girl recently, like proper like.
It happens. Remember, I told you, you didn't believe me. Remember what I said? It changes everything.
Yeah, no, I love it because obviously I've had no love from the boys, really.
Yeah, but when you realize, like, if you go and speak to your son, she's looking at you like, "Well, what about me?"
Yeah, she crashed out on Iona the other day because Iona was lying on my lap.
There you go. See,
but I'm like, I like it because Steve used to do that crap to me, bro. So
yeah,
she's now getting a taste of her medicine now. But no, I'm over the moon. We've got both. I know there's this season especially has been going around that people say Ekitike is the better footballer than Isak and all that. I don't subscribe to that. I think Isak's still the better footballer. But in terms of an understudy, I don't think you can ask for a better understudy than Ekitike. Will there be game? And again, it gives us options. Some games we can go two. Sometimes we can go one or the other. Cup games, Ekitike can take that. League games, Isak can take that and they can rotate. We're in a healthy... In fact, dare I say, striker and goalkeeper are probably the only two positions on the football pitch right now where we actually have quality strength in depth.
Yeah. Do you know what I feel like? Again, we just got to appreciate like both players while they're here. You see, when you look at Isak, I know he's a Liverpool player, but you see what he did to get out of Newcastle. You best believe that if something else came about that, he'll do the same thing to us. Don't think because of Liverpool that can't never happen. I'm not trying to say it's going to happen, but don't think that never can't happen just because, it happened to Newcastle, it can't happen to us, because that definitely can. And with Ekitike,
it's about matching.
Yeah, and with Ekitike, all he's speaking about, like, I think he spoke about Benzema and like rare, because obviously, like in France, they see Benzema top player, Henry, and all them things there. If a Real Madrid come knocking, that's what I'm saying. Like, appreciate them while we're here. We haven't even got to the part where we can play them both alongside one another.
Shall I say something on that as well?
Do you know, and the fan base is already panicking, Kall.
Do you know what I'm worried about?
Go on. The
personality of Ekitike and to an extent Isak. You know how they exude confidence.
Yeah,
like especially Ekitike is a confident guy, believes in his ability. I don't know if us as a fan base we are ready to have someone like that in our team as a collective fan base, because I still think we want to do the let's just keep our talent under the ground. Whereas Ekitike is like, underground, I'm here. I'm him.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna big myself up because
You see
I
the
know when I-
celebrations when he's doing all them celebrations.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
believes in
see.
himself.
Yeah, bro. And the thing is, he's saying to Isak at the same time, don't get twisted.
I'm coming
Remember,
for your chain.
yeah, I'm coming for your chain, bro. You better be prepared. If I snatch your chain, you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
But we kind of need that, though. We do need that.
No, I agree, Matt. We need that, but I don't know if the mass fan base is ready to accept a player like that. Because if I tell you what will happen, he will say something confident. If he then has a bad game, that will be used as a battering ram for him. Rather than it happened to Salah. Salah before the Real Madrid game was like, we want revenge, we want to win this, but it's even bigger.
Yeah.
What happened? We lost the game, and it's Salah shouldn't have said anything. He should have shut his mouth. No, Salah's
That's true.
It didn't work out for him. But what is he meant to go out there and go? Oh, we're just going to do our best and hope for the best. No, about that life. Salah says, I'm a winner. I want to win. I want revenge on the team that beat us in 2018 because they took me out of the game and left us short. I want revenge. Didn't work out for him, but I love the attitude. One of the reasons Salah's so elite. But I don't think as a fan base we're ready for that.
Well, we better get ready because if Isak can get back to his Newcastle form next season and Ekitike can sort of continue, if not better, what he's done this season, next season, I think we're just going to reap rewards because, again, you don't know what's going to happen with injuries. You don't know what's going to happen with form. And I think we should just be blessed that we have both strikers, bro. Because remember, my thing is this. Whoever's in form, play that person.
Yeah.
But what some people will say, no, but Isak costs 130. You have to play him. No. Because if Isak is sticking up the joint and Ekitike has to be informed, you play the informed player, bro.
Exactly.
That's my premise anyway, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Same.
But yeah, let's bring in the next caller.
Big up,
yes.
guys.
We got Abdulaziz. What's going on, my bro?
Yeah, big up. Big up, man. Big up. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to these guys because I'm in the middle.
Love the jumper as well, bro. Big up for the jumper as well.
Trust me.
Yeah, it says Sudan, actually. It's my country. It's right here.
Big up, man.
Big up, Sudan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Big up.
Yeah, big up. Appreciate it, man. I got a bone to pick with you, Kall. You said you want both Elise and Cravo. Brother, you already did the curse, man. Why are you double dipping on the curse, bro?
I told you I'm in my greedy bag now, bro. I've had a taste of what I don't want to go back to McDonald's, bro.
No, just caviar, no McDonald's, huh?
Caviar only, bro.
Caviar, sirloin steak. That's it, bro.
Exactly. I don't want to go back to hamburgers at McDonald's. I want the best. I want Wagyu now.
Okay. While we're having this steak, who's the manager?
Dark.
Because that's what I think we should focus on more. Like you should put that curse on the manager so he can get sacked. Let's just do that first.
Keep saying the manager's gonna stay, bro. Just keep saying it, bro.
No, but I'm not even saying it as a curse. I genuinely do believe that he's gonna stay.
Yeah, me too, bro. I'm terrified, by the way. Like if he stays, I don't care who we sign, by the way. If he stays, I would just I'll just pray for the best. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because for me, I wouldn't want Alonso to come in. Like, for me, I like Olise and those players, but I don't want us to go through that because we're having a World Cup season and we're not going to have enough time in the window for us to pursue that. You know what I'm saying? For me, I would do more like Morgan Rogers, or some player like that, I'll try to get a midfielder too. I think we need a DM. We desperately need a DM, bro. DM and right back should be on the top of that list.
Oh, would you get a right back as well, would you?
Yes, we need a right back. I'm not doing double line right back. I'm not doing frame pong.
Can I ask you a question? Because me, Jay, Ram, Tom was speaking about this yesterday. Who's actually a DM out there that because I'd like us to get Manu Kone. I'd like us to get two players. I'd like a Manu Kone, maybe a Wharton.
That's my pick too.
A DM that's out there.
That's my pick too. Baleba, Warren, or Anderson. Just pick one of them.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, just roll the dice with any one of them. But I think what we need maybe is a Baleba type because we need something a little bit more physical alongside with ball playing. But I'm not gonna lie, Warren, because I'm a footballer, I'm a sucker for that. He's elite. Like the man can pin the ball anywhere for fun. Like I like watching players like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he can help us control games better. He can actually make us enjoy the games a lot better. But I think what we actually need, like as a profile, I think we need like a Baleba type, somebody a little bit more physical, somebody who can like stop counterattacks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm a Warren fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker for Warren. You know what I'm saying?
So would
And I
you?
was-
Sorry. I mean, sorry. Would
go ahead.
you? Would you go for Onana? Because there was a lot of people saying Onana, but I'm worried about Onana. You know, Onana from Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Would you say we need a
I don't think
profile
he's that
like
good, to be
him?
honest with you.
Because some people think
I don't think he's
could
that
be
good,
the
to be
answer.
honest with you.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think he's that good, to be honest with you. He's okay, but like I think Baleba's better. I think Baleba because he's better on the ball than Onana. Onana's more physical, you know what I'm saying? Onana's more like in the physical side than the ball. We need both. We need ball playing and we need physicality.
Yeah.
That's the
No,
fortunate part in our midfield. Like we need both from our DMs. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think we need DM. And for the love of God, bro, just buy a right back. Anybody, I don't care, bro. Just get us a right back, bro. Okay, I can't see Zobos a lot. I can't see. I love Bradley. He only plays like Cafu against Real Madrid. That's it. Most of the season, he's not that good. I'm sorry, bro. Like I know Kall might give me some stick for that, but
No. I've been saying I want Jed Spence at Liverpool.
I want Jed Spence too. Hey, listen, if Spurs get relegated, he plays both sides. He plays both sides.
Is a very, very good right back.
Yeah, and we need the homegrown thing too. So that's why we need to buy some of these English players. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
so that's why
I
I'm with
agree.
you on that. Yeah. So yeah. So I think we need to focus more on the defensive players. Hopefully, I'm praying that Konate would stay. I don't know about that, to be honest with you. But if we do, we need to get a replacement for him. I would like another right back. I'm intrigued of the young center backs we signed in the January window. We could call one of them up.
Yeah, there's because we bought. Is it
Yeah.
is it three? We bought three.
Yeah, we
centre
bought
young
three. We
centre
bought a Dejan player, a Senegalese player, and I think we bought another English player.
Yeah,
too.
there's one that's got real. I've forgotten his name. He's like he's
a
supposed
very
to be
tall
like a
Senegalese
unicorn.
guy.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a unicorn of a defender. Like Liverpool got really high hopes for him. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Like whoever's doing well among these three, call them up.
Mm.
I want to run it in the cup games. I would like to see that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest with you, because of those three centre backs we signed, I actually think Xhaka is the Konate replacement.
But you know, like I looked up Jacquet. He is the typical back three defender. Like he's tailor made for back three. Like he plays in the center of the back three, and he steps into midfield to stop that counterattacks. That was his profile, actually. Yeah. So
has he also?
Let's just hope
right
Alonso's coming in.
Maybe Alonso. I was gonna say, Kall might get his wish there and free at the back because Xhaka does suit the back three perfectly, though. 100, you're right.
And playing him in the back three as well also preserves Virgil as well.
Yeah, and Xhaka can play on the right because if I'm not mistaken, the season before he played on the right, then they moved him to the center this season. My only thing with Xhaka is, even though he's kind of like he's quite tenacious and he's like a front-footed defender. So he's quick. I would say he defends like his style of defending is he likes to get in front of you. So he'll try and read it. Do you get what I'm saying? He doesn't allow things to happen. A bit different from Konate. You know, like Konate might let you get the ball, and then Konate will be like, "I'm going to get the ball off you." Whereas someone like Virgil, especially in his prime, very front-footed.
Konate roughhouses the player.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. And I think he steps into midfield. So if I don't know, maybe if we got a Warren in there, he can help him out a little bit with the defending. I'm just saying.
You're a big Adam Warren fan.
For me,
Adam Warren's cold.
For me, Alonso has to come in. For me, Alonso has to come in as a manager because I don't know if he can win us trophies, but I just want to see us play good football. That's it, really. I need us to start from that, and then from there we can look at the trophies. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I view it because we're not playing good football at all right now this season. But
no, we're playing horrible, bro. Horrible.
Yeah. Got the sniffles, Kall?
Oh, brother, I always have the bloody sniffles. My sinuses are on one at the moment.
I swear, Kall will be getting hay fever in January, bro.
I think I've actually got a cold this time, but I just have bad sinuses, so it's even worse.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, actually. Yeah, I get a little runny nose sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
it's horrible.
Yeah, I was big up, man. It's been a pleasure, man, for you guys, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, big up, my broski.
Big up, man.
Bro, don't take this as an insult. I don't mean it as a jab or anything. Do you know who you really remind me of, looks wise? You know, football HMRC.
Who's that?
You know the guy who's
the receipts guy?
Yeah, the guy who does the receipts online. He's called. He'll go through like a footballer's podcast, and he'll be like, "This isn't correct."
Is Kall being casually racist, or is he being real? I need to double check this guy. I don't know whether Kall's got enough stuff going on right now.
Is he also Sudani? Is he also Sudani?
I actually don't know, you know. I don't know. But I feel like they do resemble each other.
Nah, do you know what? There is a slight. I can't. All right, it's not racism. It's not. I'll be real.
Yeah.
It's not racism.
I don't know what it looks like.
There's a slight
Well,
resemblance.
Can you play a clip of him, or maybe something? Maybe show us a picture.
Let me see. Here's what I'm doing. Let me see. Oh no, that's not. Because they're like all like YouTube. Hold on. Can I get the video for this? There we go. Well, hold on. Let me save the image. I'll hold on. Give me 1 second. Save. All right, let me look.
There's a resemblance there, bro.
There's a slight resemblance, but I feel like Abdulaziz might get might think otherwise though. I'll be honest. Where is it?
Do you think otherwise?
No.
Let me see. Where's the picture? Hold on. Sorry about this, guys. I know there's a bit of a delay. Where's the picture? Oh, there it is.
How do I time Kall out for racism? This is crazy.
Matter the commit. You ready for it? Yeah.
Yeah, go on. That picture doesn't do it justice.
That the guy doesn't look like me.
That picture don't do it justice. No, man. You picked literally the worst picture.
That's the best picture I can find, bro. And it's kind of mad that says the truth exposed.
That guy
well.
looks nothing like me.
It's not looking good, bro.
That guy looks nothing like me, bro.
Just casual racism, just here on Kopish.
That's okay. It's okay. Later on, I'll tell you you look like Eze. That's fine, bro.
No, but Abdulaziz, big at yourself, man.
Big up, man. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, man. All right.
Take care, man.
Take care. All right.
I fully agree with Abdulaziz. I'll be real, Matt. Right back for me is I don't think because we have two players who can play there. I don't think people are really understanding how much of a problem position that is for us.
Do you know what it is? Because we don't have anyone that can consistently play at the highest level and that's obviously form and that's fitness as well. So even though I might not rate Bradley as highly as others, I do think Bradley's still a good right back. But the problem is with Bradley is his availability. Then you go to Frimpong, who I think Frimpong's been pretty decent at right back, but Frimpong, in my opinion, still isn't the answer. And don't get me wrong, he still needs like another season. Yeah, because for all we know, bro, Frimpong might go gym during the off season. You know what I mean? Bulk up just a little bit more. We don't know that, so we got to give him a bit more time. But so far, though, Kall, you could say that's a weakness in Liverpool's defense. You see how people were very quick to say Kirkes is a weakness. Kirkes ain't a weakness, you know, bro.
Okay, big up Sylvester. Been a while, bro.
Big up Sylvester, man. Big up, man. So yeah,
I worry about Frimpong in the Prem, man. I do. It's the same worry I've had since we've had him. If I'm going to be since we were linked with him, Matt. And I'll be honest, his tenacity, his effort level, I'll never ever underestimate. Yeah. I just think from a physicality standpoint, I just don't know if he survives as much. Like you look at the difference between him and Kirkes.
Yeah,
you can't really move Kirkes off the ball. Whereas Frimpong, you can muscle him about a little bit, and if you can match him for pace, then I don't know how he does anything against you.
Yeah.
So, but then again, not many players can actually match him for pace because he is stupidly fast.
But look what happened when
Minter.
And that's my worry. When you've got a player just as fast as my man, it's scary, isn't it? Because
it's not even that. I wouldn't even put Minter in the category of like top class winger. He's just a good winger. So like when you come,
Minter's just effective because he's fast.
Yeah. When you're coming up against the wingers who've like a Barcola or a Doué who've got pace but also have the trickery and the decision making and all that, it could be a long day, man.
Yeah. No, I hear it. All right, should we bring on the next caller?
Yeah, let's do it.
Bruno, you there, bro? Let me see if Bruno. Let me see. All right.
I'm here.
Hold on.
You all right?
Yeah. You there, bro? You good, bro?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, my broski.
I think I see in the background.
Well, I've
Yes.
got some things to
Yeah,
say.
don't.
First of
I know.
all,
I know you can see, Kyle, but don't say the name.
No worries.
Don't say the name. Yeah, sorry, Bruno, my bro. What are you saying,
Big
my
up.
bro?
first of all,
Go on.
we're in March now, late March, almost in April. Now look what I said back in October. Exactly 6 months ago, 6 months later, and look what's happened. Slot has destroyed everything, just like I predicted he would. I saw reports from David Ornstein. Now this guy's reputation's on the line, because if he's lying, then his reputation is destroyed as a journalist. Yeah? A lot of kissy. Yeah? He needs to stop kissing FSG's ass. Yeah? How about you call them out?
Mm.
How about you call out Slot instead of kissing his ass? Yeah? Because the football's terrible. It's dead. Why is he still here, by the way? Why is this skankhead still here? Why are they taking 25 years to get rid of him?
Should I be honest, Bruno? I reckon the real reason why they're keeping him is because I feel like they genuinely believe that this season was an anomaly, and I believe they still feel like he can fix it, and that's only due to him winning it last year. I feel like if Liverpool finished in the top 4, I think they would have got rid of him, but because they've seen him win a league, they're doing the whole, well, he's won the league and we believe in him. I don't know if you agree with that. Whether we like it, but do you agree with it though?
No, I don't agree with it. And I've seen a lot of fans say that, oh, because he won the league last year, he has to stay in the Premier League. No, get rid of him. I want him gone. Right? His
No,
football
but Bruno,
is
I think you
terrible.
misunderstood what I said. I don't agree with it. I'm just saying, but do you understand it though? Even if you don't agree with it, but you understand it though.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's the other fan sections of the fan base who are now all of a sudden. Do you want to hear the funny bit? Yeah. Now
Yeah, go
they've
on.
all turned on him. Yeah, and now they're all coming with us and say, "Oh, we want him now." Ah, we told you this months ago, but you lot didn't listen. I hate to be the guy that went, "I told you so," but you lot chose not to listen to me. And now you all go, "Oh, we want Slot out. We want Slot out." I told you this 6 months ago, but you didn't listen. You want to kiss his ass. Yeah? But now you lot don't want to listen. Oh, yeah. Next bit, yeah? Manchester City, 115, yeah? Or should I say 130? Apparently they could get a 60-point deduction, yeah?
Flipping now, yeah.
So apparently, these are apparently, and I've got another point to go on after this. But before that, they keep going on saying it's apparently. Apparent what? There's one club. Remember Bury Football Club? Bury. Look what happened to them.
Yeah.
Look what happened to Juventus. Look what happened to Everton. So those 3 clubs I've mentioned alone, they got punished. Bury, they don't exist no more. Right? Team who was in League 2, Conference League, they don't exist no more. Or if they do exist, they're probably low below the Conference League.
No, I think
Juventus.
Bury's out of commission.
Yeah, I think Barry. I think you're right, Bruno. Yeah, I think you're right still. Yeah.
There you go. Juventus was kicked out of Serie A back in 2006, I think it was. Chelsea, another club. Thank you very much for mentioning Chelsea. Apparently, they got a £10 million fine and they can't make transfers for 2 years.
Yeah.
So why are they taking 20?
Under 21s, I think. Normal transfers are still fine.
No, I think the normal transfer thing is delayed by a year, Kall.
Oh, yeah. It's
delayed by Bruno's right. Yeah, I think it's delayed by a year. Yeah.
So come on, they have to be consistent here. They can't pick and choose when they want to do this. They need to be quicker, not sitting here taking 9 months. Like I said, this ain't pregnancy. It takes time. Takes time, my ass. This ain't pregnancy. If this was a small team in the Conference League, or if this was a Crystal Palace, Sky Sports breaking news, yellow wallpaper, Crystal Palace have been deducted 168 million points, and they're in the Conference League. True or false? That's true, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's why I don't think they'll get done though, Bruno, because I think they will just keep on dragging it out. I think they will keep on just taking the Premier League to court, and just the Premier League will get tired of it.
That's crazy.
Oh, and I forgot to mention PSG. What in the name of garbage is that? Huh? What in the name of garbage is that? So apparently these skankids have changed the match in League A because they want an extra day's rest.
Yeah, which I think. Have you heard about that, Kall? So PSG managed to for the game that's near to us. They managed to get that postponed, I think, and changed, didn't it?
Barcelona did that back in 2018-19 as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro,
was that before they played against us? Is it?
Yeah. So
was that before they played?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, before the second leg. If I'm not, again, don't quote me on this, but I believe before the second leg, I think they had a game off because we played Newcastle. I think the game before Barcelona.
Oh, so Barcelona did that. Well, that's what they get for cheating. Then 4-0, you little skankids. That's what you get. You know what they say, karma's you, and you know what. You know what. And as for the how much time have I got left? Because I don't want to go over the 2 minutes. Because no way you're putting that bell on me.
30 seconds if you can, Bruno, bro.
30 seconds, right?
Thank you, bro.
It's as simple as this. And Tom, you need to listen to this. We don't accept mediocrity. You understand what I try to say about Rasta Jamaica? We are the bride, we are not the bridesmaid. You understand what I Rasta Jamaica? Anyway, I've got to get going because others have got to get on here. Thank you very much for having me. I'll see you next month, which, by the way, I'll be 28 by then. My birthday month, if you don't know. Thank you very much.
Big up, Bruno. Big up, Bruno. Each and every time. Legend, you know.
I love Bruno.
Bruno's a legend, fam. I swear down.
Bruno is
but he's right, though, in terms of like how, just quickly talk about what he was talking about. Like, in terms of teams supposed to be getting sanctioned for, you know, supposedly breaking the rules, bro, the City thing's been going on for how long? We keep seeing all these reports and nothing's happened. Do you want to know something? They would never admit this, and I've got to be careful what I say. But something tells me, because Man City have such a big...
Yeah, say it, man. Do you want me to say it? I'll say it. Because Manchester City have got such a big prestige now in the Premier League.
Yeah, they don't win up. They don't win up because remember, it's the image as well, Kall. It's the image. Remember,
not just that, bro. If
why do you want to remove one of the top teams in the Premier League? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
If Tottenham get relegated and they have to sanction Man City and they get relegated as well, that's 2 out of the big 6 gone like that.
Yeah, 2 out of the big 6 gone. Look what that would do.
Gone. Which makes the league less competitive and less narratives around it. Pep probably walk. Haaland and these lot probably go to a different country.
Yeah.
Then it brings the Premier League as an institution into the spotlight as well. Because you're like, how long have you known about this and been letting it slide?
This is free. Yeah, 100.
All the trophies they've won. What happens with that?
Yeah.
Because I'll be real, like if people let's say you win a 100-meter race, but you know you get done for a banned substance, you no longer have that medal, and that medal goes to someone else.
Yeah.
What happens with that?
That's what I'm saying. There's so many things, bro, that they would have to deal with. I don't feel like they want to do it because they realize what that means. Do you know what's going to happen, Kall? They're just going to get a financial fine. Do you want to bet? They're going to get a financial fine. That's it. They'll just get a fine. And maybe if they do get a points ban, Kall, it will be something stupid like 10 points. It'll be something dumb.
Even if they get a 60-point deduction, I mean, they might even spread that over 4 seasons, maybe do 15-point deduction per season.
So make it manageable so they theoretically won't get relegated.
Yeah, maybe. But it means they might not qualify for Champions League, but they still might.
Remember, they don't, like you said, they don't want to lose the viewership. Remember, you have to remember something just quickly, guys. I know we're going on a bit of a tangent. In regards to like remember the Premier League want to do their own Netflix thing, right? That's being for next season, if I'm not mistaken. What's the country? Is it Singapore? No. I can't remember the country. They're doing it over there as a practice, the Premier League Netflix thing. And I kind of feel like if they were ever going to bring that over here, they need teams like your cities to be a part of that.
Yeah, of course.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's about the product they're trying to sell. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of things you have to factor in. And again, I disagree with it all, but it's just what I think is happening. I could be so wrong on this, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. All right, then let's bring in the next caller.
Barovian Kop-Ish.
Barovian Kop-Ish.
Yeah.
What's going on, my bro?
Come on.
Guys, you good?
No,
Yeah,
Inside.
not too bad, my bro.
Lovely to put a face to the name as well, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say this. I think your first time on camera, innit?
Yeah, it is,
Yeah, no,
so-
big up, bro. Big up, man.
yeah, pleasure to meet you guys.
No,
Yeah, same to
pleasure,
you,
man.
man, bro. Same to you, man.
Yeah, so a question to you guys. In terms of this summer,
Yeah.
is this the biggest in terms of, like recent memory in terms of decision making and stuff? Because for me, it could go one or two ways.
Yeah.
If we made the right calls and get it right in terms of the manager and the players, we could be back up there competing. But on the other hand, if it all goes wrong, Slot stays in charge.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn up like Spurs and Man United, basically.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So, yeah, just your guys' take on that and what you think about the summer. And is it sort of the biggest in terms of recent memory and decision making and stuff? The other thing as well, if Alonso does come in, which I'm hoping it is, do you think he will start with a back three, or do you think he'll maybe go with a back four with the players that we've got at the minute?
Yeah, okay.
I'm open to change. So if it is a back three, I'm fine with it. Obviously, we've got to get the players in to do that. So
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, one more question as well to you guys.
Yeah,
I asked this on end stream before. So if you could pick a five-a-side team in terms of content creators, who would you pick? No, I asked
I'm
Enz this earlier.
En didn't pick any of us, did he?
No, Enz
Did he
did
pick
not
none of
pick
us?
any of you guys. Yeah,
No.
I'm dropping Enz in here now. Like, I think he picked Savage, Jerry, Cav. Who's the other two?
He probably
I
picked
can't
his
remember who else it was.
He didn't
he
pick
picked his
none of
pro
us.
club team. He got ends. He picked his pro club team. I hear it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say four ends in it. He don't rate us on football like that.
He don't rate us at all, bro. He picked his pro club team, bro.
He don't rate us. That's our brother, but he don't.
I'm
rate
in
us.
their pro club team. I know exactly what the man did, but it's all right, ends. It's cool, innit? You don't rate, man. I hear it still. I hear it.
Also, as well, you're gonna have to set Sam up, Kall, because he needs to let a lot of frustration out. Like he's got so much frustration pent up. I think he needs out with someone and to get all
I'm
that out.
trying to hook him up with
Seriously.
people. I am.
But no, great to speak to you guys. Pleasure to meet you.
Too, man.
And big
Big
up
up,
to all the
bro.
chat as well. Take care,
Big
guys.
up, brother. Appreciate
Take care,
you,
my
bro.
bro.
See you later. Take care.
Nice to meet you again, my bro. Blessings, man.
Yeah, same to you. Take care, guys.
Cool,
Big
my
up,
bro.
Legend, man. Supports over
Yeah.
on. You probably subscribe to your personal channel as well, Matt, because he's always supporting on the Sanderson show as well as here, man. Really cool guy.
Yeah.
Right, let's hit up the questions. 3 very good questions. So,
Yeah.
First question: is this the biggest summer in Liverpool's history? Do you know what's crazy? If we were asking this question this time last year, we would have said yes as well. But I genuinely believe this is because last summer, because we won the league, I think there was margin for error. I just didn't realize the margin was this big. Whereas this summer,
Bro,
manager, director of football, potentially Edwards, players, Champions League, yes or no? Like, this is
how much have we've got to literally bank on getting so much right. Now, not everything has to be perfect, Kall, but you're talking about, all right, so one of the legends is leaving in Salah, yeah? Another legend could leave in Robbo, yeah? Because Robbo said he's going to make up his mind at the end of the season. Konate could leave to go Real Madrid. There's other players that I'm not even thinking about that could potentially leave, maybe even a Gakpo. So you've got to bring in those players to replace the players I've just mentioned. Like you said, Michael Edwards, who is head of football operations, could potentially leave due to the multi club model not maybe stalled at the moment. So he might be annoyed. Richard Hughes might leave and go Saudi. Broski, I'm gonna be honest. With Liverpool, it's never simple. Like, it's never simple, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't it have just been, all right, the hierarchy is all good. We know what's going to happen with the manager. We got like I don't know, like maybe they'll not an announcement, but we kind of just knew Slot is leaving. We don't know, and we just got to worry about the players, bro. We have to worry about a lot of things, bro.
Yeah.
And I'll be real. I don't want to put a Debbie Downer before a balls with the kit for next season, Kall. But for all of that to go right,
yeah, I'll be honest. As of right now, this could change in the summer, and I could be here wearing a robe and sunglasses and smoking a fake cigar. We know who I am now. I'm out there, innit? Like, but as of now, speaking right now, I've already written off next season. I have.
Because you know he's going to stay, innit? He's staying, you know. He's staying. They believe in him.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've written off next season.
Yeah, so the next question was Alonso. Is he going to play a back four or back three? Now, this is interesting, Kall, because I'll be real. Everyone assumed when Alonso went to Real Madrid, he's going to play back three. Now, there was some games he played a back three, but he mainly used a back four. And I genuinely feel like people have this notion that because Alonso played a back three, that's mad still.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy still. That would darkness to the world back. Yeah,
insane.
Because Alonso played the back three at Leverkusen and won what he won. I think people just think, oh, that's the only way he can play. I don't think it is. I think Alonso can play a back four.
Yeah, he does.
Genuinely. I just think though he's. Yeah, do you know what it is? He's smart enough to understand these are the players at my disposal. So this is the best formation for these players. Because maybe he felt like he didn't have a standout centre back like a Van Dijk at the time where he could play a back four. Do you get what I'm saying, Kall?
Yeah. The reason why I want
those make the best coaches because they know what tools they have and what they can actually do with the tools.
Exactly. I think because he played a back two at Leverkusen, everyone thinks he's married to the idea. Alonso strikes me as a manager who goes, I'm going to play this formation or this set of tactics for the team we're playing. I think he'll always have an ethos, but I think he'll adapt his game to who we're playing based on the personnel we have as well. And look, it's why I kept on saying in the summer, get 5 centre-backs, because if we're in a situation where we need to go to a back three, sometimes you can still do it with 5 centre-backs. But obviously we didn't do it. But I do, for that reason, obviously, again, Enrique is my first choice. But if we get Alonso, I think he will be able to, given the tools, I think he'll be able to cook up something, personally.
Yeah, no, I agree. Sorry, bro, what was the last question? Braving said?
Content creators, 5-a-side team. I've already got my 5. Do you want me to tell my 5?
Let me see. I'll put Monts in there.
I'm gonna say I've got.
Can it be? Do it have to be Liverpool or just any? I guess Liverpool in it, or does it have to be any?
Let's do a 5 from Liverpool and then a 5 anyone.
All right. If we're doing Liverpool,
yeah,
I'm not gonna be shameless like Enz and them, man, because I know Enz is a coach. So I'll go. I'm not gonna pick Enz first though, because he deserved that out of order. doesn't believe in the skill set. I'm gonna go Mont.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna put myself in. I'm just gonna say. So I'm saying the manager. I'm gonna go Monts. I'm gonna go Enz.
Yep, same.
I'm gonna go Jerry.
Yep, I've got Jerry as well.
I'm gonna go. If this is Liverpool,
so my last 2 are you and Drift. I'll be manager. So that's my 5-a-side team. You're not gonna have to rotate goalkeepers.
Yeah, you and Drift would be there. I was trying to think. Do you know, I actually wasn't even thinking about you two. I'll be real.
Right, you don't rate us either.
I'm just saying I'm trying to win, fam. Nah, do you know, I'll be real. Because I'll be shameless. Yeah, one of you might make it.
You don't rate us.
One person might not make it, man.
What are you saying? Me and Drift are going to have to battle for that last spot on the team.
We have to battle for that last spot, bro. Because all right, so I feel like that's cheating by using us two. That's why I didn't want to use the group.
Okay, if we don't include ourselves then.
Yeah, if we don't include ourselves, I'm gonna put Savage in next. I know Savage, I think Savage can kick ball as well.
I was gonna say I'm gonna put Roms in.
Oh yeah, Roms. That's my Roms. So Monts, Roms, Enz, Savage, and Jerry.
Savage, I know I'm gonna live to regret this because Savage is gonna not let me live this down.
No, but Savage can kick ball, though, I think. He can kick ball, though.
Cav might be the better player out of the two, though.
Oh, is it? See, I didn't know about that.
I think Cav did play at quite a high level.
Listen, I'm in their pro club, so I'm already now I'm gonna get cussed by Sav now, and probably Dan as well.
I know, Yeah, I know.
But I'm just saying, like, I can only go off what I've heard. Like, the others are ballers as well, but because I just have to just be honest.
I know for a fact Sav's gonna hear this and he's gonna absolutely. I'm done. I'm done now.
Yeah, you're done. But I know Sav, Jerry, and Enz can all kick ball.
No, I know that, but from what I think Enza told me about Cav has played at a really high level.
Is it okay? Fair.
And I know Jerry and Enz have both played at a high level as well. So
yeah, they have still.
Oh, look at Scraps,
and I've got to put Monster and Rom in there as well. You done already?
Yeah, and Rom and
because it's you, because Cav, I think, you know, big up Cav, man, big up Cav and Dan, because I played them on a pro club thing, and I know they can kick ball as well. I was just trying to think of the more known people. Per se,
which Dan are you talking about? Do I know Dan?
I don't know, but I play. I'm on the pro clubs thing. I don't know if I think he's been on Enzy's channel though. Yeah, big him up. He's been on Enzy's channel.
I big him up same way, but I might just not.
Now, if we're doing non-Liverpool, this is non-Liverpool.
Non-Liverpool.
Who actually?
Cecil
Okay.
can ball. Cecil's a very good footballer.
So Cecil, that's one. Do you know what? All jokes aside, I think Gunnar Lee can play ball. No banter, you know.
Yeah, the enforcer, innit?
Yeah. So Gunnar Lee,
Cecil.
I'm
trying to think from a Man United.
Because Gunnar Lee will just punch out anyone anyway. Yeah. You need the enforcer in there.
Yes, shout out to main Irish. Catch is good. Catch can play. Yeah, I've heard he can play ball.
Can Cass play ball as well?
Funny story. When I was younger, me and one of my friends, well, it was more my friend's company, but he ran a football and coaching thing, and I used to help him out. And apparently, Cass used to play football there, and you'd have had to have been a decent level to play there. And he played.
So we've got Cass there then. Big up Cass. Yeah. And we need one more then. Who would be the last one? Can Curtis play, guys? Curtis. SB's called apparently. SB. Yes, bro. SB. If Catch is watching, Catch, don't cuss me for this. I think SB might have played semi-pro. I think.
SB.
So you know the catch up. Big up.
I never get to watch it because it's always on.
Okay, so Catch and SB, they got their channel. But remember, I knew them. Well, I knew especially Catch through Fam Zone. Yeah, that's where I first met the man them there. But I don't think I've met SB, but I kind of know SB, so big him up each and every time, and that's Catch's brethren. So that's my brethren. Yeah, so that's So that's them lot. I think. I don't think we missed out anybody, have we?
No, big up Catch though. I've actually worked with Catch a couple times on Never a Foul. I'd love to.
One day, man. He's jokes, man. He's blessed as well. He's mad blessed. And big up Hooks as well. But I forgot about Hooks.
I don't think Hooks really plays.
But I don't think Hooks is like. Yeah,
I don't think Hooks really plays.
Yeah,
that's a shout, Sammy. Culture Cams, he can play. I've seen him do a few things. Yeah, so he can play.
I know. Who's the other one? Man said Hooks is too tall. You know. Nah, don't buy into that, bro.
Yeah. Because there's
unicorns out there. I'm not saying it's unicorn, but there's unicorns out there, innit? We can't just say someone's tall so they can't play. So, but yeah, that'll be the five side then, I guess, innit?
Yeah.
That'll be the five side.
Fair.
Right. Next caller.
Speaking of
there, my bro, put your camera on if you're there, my bro. You know it is. Is he there?
Yeah,
he's there.
Yeah. Let's make this quick, man. Let's make this here. Oh, you right, bro?
What's going on, bro?
You're on mute, bro. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
You know what? There's a few things.
Be careful. Just gonna say though, be careful what you say, because I'll just put you in the five-a-side team, you know.
And do you know what? No, do you know what? It's funny that you say that because we'll get into that. But first, I just want to check if my bros are okay, because I've been seeing a lot of upsetness. I just want to check and see if everyone's okay. Yeah, is that not allowed? I just want to check to see, because I've been seeing a lot, man. And listen, I've been going through it. I'm wearing a white. I'm coming holier than thou today. I'm on your team. So I just want to see, like, are my bros okay? Because it's good to check in. This is a real full circle moment. This is where I started. On this very channel. So
since
I
then
just
you
want to
stab
check.
man. Since then you stab man in the back about 16 times, bro.
You know what? You know what? Ricky is a real story. Ricky is a real story. There you go, innit? I just want to check in it. I just want to check to see what going in it because everybody, yeah, you know what I'm saying. How's everyone doing, man?
All right, bro.
Before we continue, we got to clear some stuff up. Someone had some really nice stuff to say about you. I cannot remember.
Yeah, really good stuff. No banter though. No banter,
really
yeah.
good stuff that you helped them
I
out.
heard
when they
Monts
came
told me. Monts told me. Yeah, Monts told me still. Yeah,
Big
it's
up
true,
yourself.
bro. It's true.
Big up yourself for
true,
that,
it's
man.
true.
Big up
Do you
Yeah,
know
I
what?
knew it was
Yeah,
you, but I didn't want to delve into your business because
Yeah,
I can't
it's-
remember.
it's- It's so funny, yeah, because people actually think I'm actually a genuinely horrible person. I'm actually not. This is all facade. People don't know. People don't know how much this is all just fake, innit? I'm actually a nice guy. But anyway, yeah, that was a mad day, man. That was a mad day. I'm still hurt for that. But yeah, it is what it is, innit? But I just want to check with you. I don't want you to deflect on me. I want to, this is almost like your time. Because you know, there's a lot of times where you lot have to host and you got to ask the questions. I want you to sit back, relax, pause, and I want you to let loose, man. Talk to us. Yeah, pause. Yeah, talk to us. How are you doing, man?
Lee, don't do this with me. You can do this with Matt, but we've done plenty of shows in the last few weeks.
In the last couple of, the whole.
But Lee can phone, man. He phones, man, every now and again. He can phone, man.
You know what it is. People know what it is.
He can phone, man. Man's got my number.
I just want to check that you lot are all okay.
You know we're not. You watch us. You jump into our post-match reactions and you watch it. So you know we're not okay.
I just want
Man's there in the comments acting like you don't know what's happening.
I just wanted to
like we can't see his name on the
Like we can't see your name.
you know what? Sometimes it's always better to hear, it's better to speak, innit? It's all better to speak.
Lee, I'm in the place you were in July.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? We're not. Can we talk about 2026 at least? Or can we talk about 2026? We're not trying to go back into a few years, but anyway, listen. My main things are, and shout out, yeah. Do you know what? I want to shout out to you. It's a full circle moment as well because so a lot of people know I used to play for Fulham, I played for Charlton, and now my nephew, he was at Crystal Palace and now he's at Fulham. So it's a mad weird circle that he's
amazing.
Both. So yeah, shout out to him, man. I'm happy for him. Amazing. Listen, I got some. I need some advice in it. So this part I need to quieten down in it. Big news on my side in it. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm joining the club, man. I'm joining the club. Joining the club. Yeah. I shut it up. But I ain't gonna lie though, man. I can't live right now, bro.
Bro,
I need some advice, bro. Bro.
No, do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro. You just gotta whatever.
We need to speak offline, like properly, but. Bro.
Yeah. No, big man said no. Congratulations.
Matt's sugarcoating it, bro. It's gonna get dark, bro.
I know. I'm talking about if I breathe, it's head top off.
No, 100%, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
It's gonna get worse, though.
How far in are you?
Yeah.
4.5, 5 months.
Oh yeah, it gets worse,
bro.
Yeah, it gets worse, bro. You got more to go, bro. 100%.
I'm not gonna lie, it's peak, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm talking about to the point where, bro, I'm just like, I'd rather be out. I'm going for late night drives.
Yeah. Keep the petrol full at all times, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
But this is the conundrum. With the high petrol prices, I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Walk.
I walked 3 hours from fucking Wembley to Camden on Sunday. Bro, it's peak, bro.
It's mad. Big up the people saying congratulations as well, bro.
Shout out to everyone.
Everyone saying big up, man.
But I'm gonna be real. Bro, my life is different, bro. I'm like, bro, if I do anything, bro, like I don't know, man. I'm struggling right now. I need some real advice, bro.
Now I'll talk to you offline, but like big man team,
it's bad. It's bad. Like to the point
bro, I can imagine still.
It's gonna get dark, bro.
Yeah, because remember the emotions are like
crazy.
It's gonna be a lot of that, bro. A lot of this.
Hold on. Due dates around August time, then, yeah.
Yeah. September.
Yeah,
August,
summer
yeah.
as well. Yeah, it's long. It's gonna be long, bro.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. It gets worse.
Yes.
This is, bro. This isn't even episode 1. This is the pilot episode, bro.
This is the prologue. Not the prologue.
You know what I was
the
thinking?
prologue,
Yeah?
This is a trailer, brother.
Yeah.
I'm there thinking, yeah, my life's gonna get good. Arsenal are gonna finally win the league, bro.
Nah.
I ain't even, and I'm like, nah. I'm just trying, bro. I don't even know. It's bad. It's bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even mind saying it, bro. 4 days on the settee, bro. 4 days.
Yes,
Easy.
bro.
Easy. I'm talking about recliner. I'm like, I'm there on TikTok. I'm dead scrolling. I'm just there because I can't go upstairs. It's peak. It's bad.
Matt's gone through this twice. I've gone through this 3 times, bro. This is
100%, bro.
That's why I'm like, hold on.
No, but
You
bro,
might do this
wait, you
on a
have to just
multiple-
let them do what they're doing and give them their space. Remember, you're trying to do the understanding thing. We're never gonna understand. You know the ones there.
Yeah, you're
We
living
won't
with
understand.
a madman. You're living with a madman roadman right now. You know the madman roadman who just turn up and just like
Wilding out, mad for no reason.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be real. I'm like, and you know what? It's not even a joke because I saw a comment, Endo Move Country. Bro, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about going, bro, I swear, bro, it's bad, bro. It's bad, bro. Like, I can't get angry. I can't say nothing.
Yeah,
like,
kind of just
and
got
what's worse, it's like the mumsy and her are like, so it's like,
yeah.
Oh, your mum.
yeah.
Oh, you're done out, bro.
It's done. It's done. It's done. I'm like, no.
You know what, Lee? Even when I lose, I still win.
I know. Yeah, I know, bro. You know what? I'm really thinking, bro, this Arsenal parade thing, it might be a curse, you know. It might be. Because it can't be.
Go to the parade.
Bro.
You have to.
I don't think you're understanding the situation that I'm in right now.
No, you're gonna suffer for it.
100.
You gotta go. You gotta go to it.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
I'm struggling, bro. Like, it's bad. Like, it's a question, bro. I'm talking too loud. I know I am because, like, I've been told for the last 3-4 months I'm talking too loud. Even if I sleep, I'm talking too loud. It's bad. It's bad, bro.
It's not,
bad.
it? Nah, Bob, it's
bro.
not. But you know what, though? All jokes aside, yeah, I promise you.
Bro,
it's just
it really
patience.
is that, Kall. It is.
Patience, bro. Patience is the best thing, bro. And just
Bro.
try your best. I know it's hard, bro, as men, but like,
Man.
because we think like logically rather than emotionally, and that's no disrespect to women.
bro.
We love the
No,
we love the gallem, yeah. But it's just that logically, that's why you kind of have to just take a step back and all right, cool. Say what you're saying. I'll just do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Don't worry. It'll be. Trust me, bro. It'll all be worth it. I promise you, bro. It'll all be worth it. 100%.
Right, yeah, nah, man, it's peak, bro. So I'm just like, yo, another 3.5 months of this, and I have to watch Arteta ball.
No.
Bro, it's peak.
This is the thing. This is what a lot of us guys get mistaken. We look at it and go, "That's the finish line." That's not her giving birth is not the finishing line. That's you turning the corner for the next marathon, bro.
100.
When the child comes,
when the child arrives, brother, everything gonna change.
You know what? In my mind, I kind of feel like
when I worked in the office job, lead, you know what I had to do because I was so tired? I would go into the toilet, I would set my alarm for 4 minutes and sleep for 4 minutes, bro.
Bro, let me tell you, yeah. There's times where, like, and again, and I mean this in the most normal way. Like, if you're like, there's been times where I'm on the toilet so long, I'm just sitting there, like, you know, when your legs go numb, like, not even on no funny bunny business. Like,
I know what you're saying. Man, they get pins and needles. Like that. You've been sitting down for so long, just looking at your phone, thinking.
Bro, it's bad, bro, because I'm just like, I'm not trying to be horrible, but I'm also just I'm trying to, bro, it's bad, bro. I'm getting sent to the shops, bro. It's
that's normal,
bro. It's I'm like, yo,
buy in bulk.
Yeah,
buy in bulk. What's her craving?
You know what it is? Do you know? I was gonna say, do you know what it is now? I'm at the point where it's the spontaneous stuff. So
Okay.
she's
one
not
of
somebody
them
who
ones.
likes the she's been I don't know, since the pregnancy, like, you know, like a lot of pickles, just random things, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mushrooms,
yeah.
like, so obviously, yeah, that kind of stuff I can have, obviously, if I'm cooking up and that, but I'm like, I'm being sent for bare random things, man. It's weird, bro. It's weird, man. Bro, it's bad. It's bad, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know how you man did this more than once, but I'm just like, yo, in my mind, I was
No,
kind
one
of
thing I will say, and I don't know if Kyle will attest to this, but like the first experience is always the hardest because it's the unknown. You don't know. Remember, this has never happened before. The second time, for me, I was more prepared. Even though it was still a mad thing, I was more prepared because I'd been through it, so I kind of knew. But you see, the first time, I think the first time is always the worst time for me, anyway.
Nah, the third time for me, that was mad.
Yeah, for you, the first time, yeah. See, I just got doing it.
Because apparently they be saying, like, if you got a girl in, then it's like it's worse. I don't know. I mean, I'm hearing about
I've said this. I love Alonso to bits, but if we had Alonso first, we wouldn't have had any other kids.
Yeah, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is.
No, but I think if you have the girl first, though, the girl's usually calm. If you have the boy, then the girl second. So right off.
Yeah, I know.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Alonso is nuts.
Bro, my daughter's crazy, you know. When I say she's crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, I can't have a daughter, man. I mean,
imagine Matt. Remember when we met up? Was it just after Christmas? Was it just before Christmas?
No, literally just a couple of days before Christmas, I think it was.
I remember them. Our daughters were just screw facing each other for no.
Yeah, they were screw facing up for no reason. I don't understand. Like, why is there a rivalry? What's there to rival about? Uncle, like the uncles here, like what? Why do you not want to beef?
They wouldn't want to. They didn't want to take a picture together.
They didn't want to take a picture of one another. What kind of madness is that, bro? Just for being girls?
Yeah, it's bad.
It's crazy.
It's bad.
But nah, Lee, honestly, all jokes aside, Matt, I think I can speak for you here. There is no feeling like being a dad, bro.
100, bro. Best feeling in the world, bro. I'm not joking.
I just need it. You know what it is? I just know that I'm all a bit like. I mean, I'm not gonna say because I've got nieces and nephews. It's not the same, but I need it out now because this right now, this ain't living, bro. I'm just day to day. You know when they say, you know when they say living paycheck to paycheck. I'm just day to day. I'm just day to day right now. It's bad, bro. It's bad, man. I can't. If I want, I can't watch. Like we got a couple of TVs in the house. I can't watch my own TV, bro. It's bad.
No.
It's bad, man. It's I needed some solace. This right here, this is I needed something like this. So
until you get off the stream. Until you get off the
stream. No, hey, listen, I'm just thinking, shit, you know what? What else can I talk about right now? I'm like, yo.
I'm gonna be real though, Lee. What I will say, if she can hear, my name's Drifty. So big up.
No way.
Let me say something, bro. If you knew where I was, you would understand. There's no problems right now.
We say you're in the basement. You're in the basement.
I know, man's in the bunker. You know, man's got the bunker. I hear it, Lee. The bunker.
Right now, it's the
I
voice.
Hear it.
As I said, the decibels can go a little bit higher because of where I am. Let's just say.
Yeah, I hear it, Lee. I hear it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm 6'4", but I'll be real. Sometimes I'll be feeling like 5'2". Right? It's bad. It's bad. It's bad, bro. It's bad. Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, this whole thing right there. I think I might be one and done. I ain't gonna lie.
You won't be.
I don't think you will be, bro. I don't think you will be. Personally,
and especially
if it's your first experience. That's what it is. It's like you've never. Remember when nothing could compare to this, bro. Like, you know, like the only thing I can say to people genuinely is like until it happens to you, you kind of won't understand. I can describe it to you the best I can, but until you experience it, bro. And because you're experiencing it now for the first time, bro, you're thinking, I know man them have told me this rare, but I still didn't expect this. That's what you're thinking, isn't it?
Bro, yeah. It's I'm thinking, bro, them 90 seconds, that was not worth it, bro. That was not worth it, bro. All of this stress, bro. That is the pram shopping, bro. Everything, yeah. Like you see, life right now, bills, and I ain't got a saying shit, bro. Yeah, life. Listen, man, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, nah, life is different right now.
I'm gonna phone you over the weekend. Still.
Yeah,
Bro,
same.
I'm gonna make
No,
sure.
in fact, I'm gonna
listen.
message you before I call you to make sure.
Yeah, message you first, and then because man
Like,
can't just
if I'm out, and then I'm alright.
Yeah. Man, I have to make sure you're in this place
between
here.
the
The phone
hours-
call.
I would say probably between the hours of 6 a.m. to 5 a.m. So I got a 1 hour window.
I've got 1 hour out of the 24.
I got a 1 hour window, and that includes toilet time.
No.
That includes toilet time, bro. It's bad, man. Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, like right now, I'm going through it, man. I'm going through it. So people, be nice. The way I'm nice to everyone else is when I see you in person. Be nice, man, because right now I'm struggling. But listen, man, as I said, I wanted to check on you. Now you know my situation. But anyway, I did want to say though, I did want to say though, on a pro man thing, I'm gonna miss Mo Salah. I'm shameless. Now he's leaving. It's like the Harry Kane thing. Now he's leaving. I feel like you can let things go.
All the rivals are like,
from you.
We can let things out, man. We can, you know what it is, man. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna. But no, like for real, you know what it is for me, man. I'll leave it there. If he's a superstar in it, that's just simple. We ain't got none of them in the league, innit? We ain't got none of them. So yeah, for real, like we're gonna miss Mo Salah, man. Like whatever you want to say about touches and this and that, bro. Like for real, like yeah, no, you're gonna miss him. So listen, man, Liverpool, you got a lot of work to do, man. And long may it not continue. Well, no, actually, long may it continue. Long may it continue. But Salah, I'll miss you wherever you're gonna go. And if you want to come to the Emirates, I'm more than happy to see you.
This is crazy. You're welcome at the Emirates, you know.
You know what? The way that Saka's looking right now, I could do with a little Chavella. I could do with a little, you know what, Saka? I watched this clip from Klopp, and he said every season he came back, Mo Salah, he came back and he had a little bit different. He improved on something.
Added something to his game.
And I'm like, you know what? I ain't seen that from Saka yet. I need Salah to, you know, tutelage.
Throwing football around 1 second.
Yeah, that's all crazy. See,
you can see that right there, the parenting thing. You get me?
But that I can get to. That I'm all right with. But
I hear it.
It's this part. But no, I'm a real man. Now for real, Saka, man. That, as I said, I'm happy. I'll be happy with Salah coming. I wouldn't mind it, because Saka right now it's not the one, bro. It's not the one in it, especially for what I saw on the weekend, man. It wasn't the one. So my heart's not in the right place, man. My heart's not in the right place. So I'm not gonna lie to you. So that's what I'm going through.
Wow,
that's what I'm going through. It's a lot.
Fair, my bro.
The truth is setting me free, bro. You know, it comes to a point in your life where you've got to just become a little bit more mature. Daddy vibes, all of that. Set a good example, etc., etc.
We're seeing the change of Lee, you know, on stream.
It's a full circle. As I said, this is where I started. It's full circle moments, man.
You did start it still. Yeah, big you up,
it's
man.
Full circle moments. So I just thought, you know what? I'm home because I ain't allowed out. I ain't allowed out, so I might as well. I'm on the speed dial. So yeah, I might as well be in the situation. And when I say speed dial, in my own house. It's not that. So, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but man, let me catch you up.
No, blessings, Lee, man. Congrats to you.
Listen, congrats again, my broski. And obviously, well, I'll catch up with you anyway. We'll catch up.
100. And listen, I'm not gonna lie. I need you, man, to do something against Man City. I need you, man, to do something against Man City.
Oh, bro,
that's all I ask.
Now you're asking for too much.
I don't ask for much. I don't even ask for anything.
What have you seen? You're acting like you again. You're acting like you don't know what we've been doing this season, bro.
I don't ask for much. I really don't.
You're asking a lot from Liverpool this season.
You've seen me on the street asking for money, and you basically come up to me and gone, "Brother, lend me £1,000, please." That brother, I ain't got 10 pence to rub together right now. What we do?
No, but you do. But you're just tight. That's all. You do. That's the problem. You're just tight. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that too much. I just want to just do me a favor, because there needs to be, because right now the whole Man City thing, I'm not happy in it. But yeah, listen. Anyway, man, I'm gonna catch you up, man.
Big
Enjoy
up,
the
big
evening.
up,
And
Bless up, my
when you
broski.
get to the
Congrats,
missus, man.
brother.
In a bit, love, man. Them cool.
Love my bro. Big up, man.
I'm not gonna. I put a smile on my face when I'm happy.
No,
for him.
100%, man. Congratulations again to Lee, man. Come on,
And he's
my
gonna
God.
go through it. You don't even realize he's gonna go through it.
Bruv, it's gonna be mad, bro. He's gonna be going through it, bro, on a
This is just the
madness.
beginning.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah.
guy, let's call her in. The
Indeed.
one, the only, Mike Das in the building.
Man, like
Yo.
that shit. What's going
Yo.
on, my bro?
Yo, what's good? What's good? How are you guys? How is everything?
We've been better,
well,
bro. I think-
I'm talking outside of football, but yeah, you know, if you want to talk about football, that's also. I figured I just do pleasantries. I couldn't help but notice that neither of you guys put any internationals in your starting five, so I get it. English nepotism,
Oh,
English nepotism, English tax, totally understandable. But yeah, no, big up everybody, big up chat. Not gonna lie, I forgot like half the things I wanted to talk about, but there was something that someone earlier said about Isak and Ekitike, and all I'm gonna say is but all I'm gonna say is we've already seen that, and I think that in 80 minutes they made like 2 passes to each other, so not looking hot. I don't see how that's gonna work out. Not to mention the fact that as long as Cody Gakpo plays, it doesn't really matter who the duo is up top. It makes no difference. We've seen that, like the second Cody Gakpo touched the pitch against Galatasaray got their first opportunities in the game. And then of course, Cody Gakpo starts against Brighton, and immediately after Brighton score, he's put through on goal, and then he kicks the ball into China. Literally 65 yards away from the goal, like 90 degrees. At this point, it's impressive how bad of a footballer he is. I didn't think that anyone could be this poor at playing football, especially someone who's Dutch. But he has to have some kind of blackmail over Arne Slot. Either that, or maybe he's like, an estranged son, or maybe he's just like, in the greater family tree, because it doesn't make any possible sense that this guy could be getting 250 grand a week. That's like 6 teachers worth of money. That's like 6 English primary school teachers worth of money a week to do what he does. But yeah, I know that I've been the beacon of positivity, like I know that I have been like one of the most positive guys out there about this fan base, but people tell me that Arne Slot is going to go. And I just look at them in the face, and I'm like, the beacons of Minas Tirith were lit 9 months ago, and you have ignored them this entire time. I don't understand. Like, what makes you think that they're just going to wake up and sack Arne Slot? If anything, everything indicates to we're going to make every excuse, and we're going to keep this guy. Not to mention that Jamie Carragher video after Mo Salah announces disgusting to not even put Mo Salah in your top 5. But regardless, to me, I'm actually not really concerned about post international break. I might be one of the only Liverpool fans on the planet, in my infinite positivity, who thinks that we're actually going to beat City and go through against PSG. Because, Arne Slot, when he respects the opposition, I truly believe that is the best version of him. Unfortunately, there's only like 4 teams on the planet out of the thousands that Arne Slot actually respects. I think PSG is one of them. And I think there's going to be a little bit of a grudge in this Man City game. I think that he's going to approach it differently. The first one doesn't really count because that was like 9 losses in 12, and the second one a little bit unlucky to lose that game 2-1. And then PSG, listen, he respects them, and when he respects other teams, he actually plays decent football. But the problem is, if Cody Gakpo's on the pitch, I'm not sure. I'm not. That's going to be like that's my only like hindrance thing. And exactly, but I need to see the starting 11. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of the people, and I've been hearing them talk about signing this player. Oh, we're going to get Michael Elise. Oh, we're going to get this guy Elliot Anderson. Oh, we're going to get this guy. I'm like, none of this makes any difference. It makes no difference. Zero difference. You have seen every combination of players possible this season, and you have only seen the team get worse. So I don't understand where this diluted confidence comes from. I also don't see, like, if Michael Elise comes to Liverpool, I'm going to start to question his intelligence. I would say you might be one of the dumbest people I've ever seen in my time. How are you going to leave Bayern Munich with prime Harry Kane to come to Arne Slot's Liverpool. That doesn't make, and people are going to say it's about the money. Who cares? Who cares? Like he makes enough money in Munich. Not to mention he's young. He's got all the time in the world. Like if Elliot Anderson were to choose us over, a Man City, I'd be like, what are you smoking? What are you doing? What are you possibly thinking? Also, City ain't going anywhere. Like, guys, let's get real. They're not getting a 60-point production. Like,
yeah,
dude,
I agree.
This is how the world works. Okay, everything is corrupt. That's just the way it is. So it would destroy the Premier League to lose a moneymaker like that. It's not really fair, but once you get that big, life isn't fair. We had a financial crisis in 2008. One guy went to jail, and he was like some schmuck who was just like a accountant. Like he made no difference. The dude makes like $100,000 a year. This is completely indifferent. But yeah, Arne Slot's still here. Life sucks on the island of England, but once we move to the continent of Europe, it gets a little bit better. So I'm hoping that my European life will appease me. I'm hoping that Cody Gakpo, let's just, I don't want to wish any injuries on anyone, but maybe like a little flu before PSG, just be a little bit under the weather so that Rio can come on. Or just play 4 midfielders, which is what I've been asking for this whole season. Just play 4 midfielders. Just put Curtis Jones, Florian Wirtz, Ryan Gravenberch, and even though I hate him, Alexis McAllister. Just put them out there. It's better than Cody.
How do you think we beat Man City?
I think, okay, so to me so far this season, in our best performances, number 1, we've had 4 midfielders on the pitch. Number 2, we've respected the opposition. I think that first of all, I'm going to see more effort out of the players going forward because this is his last season. So I'm expecting that in the cup competitions, that was the difference maker against Galatasaray. It's not like these players just magically played better. They didn't. In fact, there were plenty of periods in that game where we were just playing lateral U-ball. It's just, we gave the extra 5% of effort on duels, aerials, and second balls. And that then, catacombed into everything else, compound effect, everything else becomes better. I think you'll see that against City. I think that City are inconsistent. I think that they've already beat us twice this season. I don't think these players want to lose 3 times to Man City in one season. I could be totally wrong, but this isn't even like analysis. I'm full like, psychic mode now. I'm just going off vibes. I'm done with analysis. I'm just doing, like, I said that we were going to drop points to Spurs, gave no reasoning, got laughed at. We did. And then I said that we would go through against Galatasaray. Gave no reasoning. We did. I didn't think it would be 4-0, even though it should have been 10-0. But yeah, no, I can't give you a reason, Cal. I can't. I just vibes. And then I think, hold on, let me just pull up the schedule real quick, because I think that we're gonna beat Man City, beat PSG, and then lose to Fulham at home. And then we'll beat PSG at home. So it'll go beat City, lose to Fulham, beat PSG, and then we'll probably draw to Everton away. Probably be like 1-1, maybe like 0-0. We'll probably lose to United away. I could see us winning the Champions League. I'm not going to front. Like if we get through PSG, I think it's full vibe mode. I think it's just fully vibes, especially if it's up against Bayern Munich. Full vibes. And yeah, because it's pretty peak. Like I'm sorry, but unless these other teams just start to suck in England, I got to play Fulham, Everton, Crystal Palace, United, Chelsea, Villa, Brentford. You want me to be confident about being top 5? That's crazy. That's crazy. But in a 180-minute tie, it's a little bit different. We're only talking about 2 games. All you got to do is go to Paris and not lose by more than 1. That's it. So it's all you have to do.
Make it seem like it's that easy, bro.
Listen, I'm telling you right now.
What Alisson did last year, right?
I love Alisson, and Alisson is the only jersey of Liverpool that I own. The only jersey that I own is Alisson. But in my mind, 3 of those saves were spectacular, and the rest were poor finishes. Like he did his job. Alisson did his job. He was in the right position. He made the save. This can't
be the Mike Bass that we know. It can't be.
Hey, listen. Alisson is the best in the world at what he does. He's the best in the world at what he. I'm not taking anything away from him that game. He was a perfect 10 out of 10. But at the end of the day, that second leg, we hit the post twice. Pacho had 2 goal line clearances. We should have gone you play that game 10 times out of 10, and you roll all of the chances that each side had. We win that game 3-1. Like we go through. So
what happens if we say the first leg 10 out of 10 times?
It could have gone a lot of different way. Listen, the shoe doesn't fit on the other. The shoe does not fit on the other foot in this scenario, but allow it. Vibes.
Mike, 11 days ago, do you remember the title of your last video? It's Monday. We can't get worse.
Yeah.
A day before that, it's Sunday. Liverpool are a charity. We suck. 2 weeks ago, we need to chat. Liver suck versus Sunder God watch along.
Yeah. Hey, Sunderland were like gods that day. They were like gods that day.
Yeah, you're going through
before he's put it's Monday, Liverpool still suck.
Listen, guys. We have what's known as I had what's known as a spiritual awakening. Okay. I accepted that, the Grim Reaper is knocking on the door, and rather than fighting it, I said, do you have any psychedelics? Like I'm just like, let's go full third eye. Let's just open up. Let's expand our brain, and let's just enjoy it. Listen, I don't know why, but like whenever I just go off vibes, I'm generally right. It's when I try to do all the analytics, I'm wrong. I'm like, yeah, I'm right, but this is too complicated. Just go off vibes, feel it. Like I'm feeling like we're gonna barely squeak 5th place. I'm talking like last day. There's a last minute winner for a team that we need to draw. It's not even in our hands. Like someone else gets us top 5 for us. That's the vibe that I'm feeling. But I'm also feeling like, this is Salah's last season. I've seen what the players can do when they try. And ultimately, I think that, listen, we could talk about slot all day. We could talk about the donut midfield. We could talk about stage 1 to stage 5. We could talk about all the different euphemisms that I use that I'm not going to say here because I don't want to get you demonetized. But to me, it's like at the end of the day, when the players put the extra effort in this season, it's completely different. Just the effort alone. And I think that with that effort alone, if we show up to PSG away and we get a result, we'll have the confidence PSG at home. We'll say we're not doing this 2 years in a row. We're not going out to these guys 2 years in a row here. And I think if you get to the semis, I think that's a lot of momentum. I think it doesn't matter where you are in the league at that point because it's the semifinal. You're 2 games away. And then once it's a final, who cares? Like I have this sneaking suspicion that it's going to be Liverpool versus Arsenal in the Champions League final. I just have this sneaking. And here's the thing. I think that we'll beat them because Arteta can't beat Slot. And then Arsenal won't be able to say anything to us about winning the league. If they do, they won't be able to say it because we'll say, well, it doesn't matter because I beat you 3 times. Well, I beat you twice and I got the European trophy. So you can take the Premier League trophy all the way to the bank. I'm laughing with the, King of Europe right here. But yeah, I don't know. Not a lot of analysis anymore. I know that I've got about 8 months of Liverpool suck streams, but I haven't really been doing them anymore because there's nothing else to say. How many times can you say the same thing?
Yeah,
how many times can you say the same exact thing? As long as this guy's here, it's peak. I don't care what anyone has to say to me. Richard Hughes out, Michael Edwards out, but not this season. Michael Edwards maybe in the future. Arnie Slot out since October. But yeah, at this point, what are we going to do? I mean, like, I can't sit here and keep saying it. And even if he wins the Champions League, I still want him gone. And the reason why I think that we're going to win it ultimately is because I know that if he wins it, he'll stay. And that'll make my life the worst possible thing that it could be in a footballing sense. And I think that the gods are punishing me. And I think that this is like a personal vindication that they have against me. And they know that if he's here, I will suffer. So this is like the true way to ensure he will be here. Because maybe if we finish 5th, we sack him. But do you let's be real. Do you really want Xabi Alonso? Do we look at Xabi Alonso and say that's a treble winner? Are you going to get Nagelsmann and say, we could just bin the first 2 months of preseason. I know that you got the World Cup. It's America. It's beautiful. Whatever. That I don't really think that that's going to work. Is Enrique going to leave PSG? I don't know. Not to mention, isn't he interested in Manchester United? You also have United to compete with, who on paper,
all these things are still better than Arne Slot, though, Mike. That's the thing.
Matt, I would take you. I would say I would hire you. I'm not even kidding. I would hire you. I would hire anyone in the chat. I think that your 5-a-side could get a result against Arne Slot's Liverpool. It's just that simple. But I don't run the club. Americans do, and I'm just gonna have to hold that. I'm like it's my fault being an American. It's our fault being America. We have spoiled the club, and we got to hold that.
Done to Mike. I don't understand.
I don't know.
Look what they've done to him.
I'm a broken man, dude. I'm a broken man. I'm broken. It is what it is. I didn't think that it could get worse. But somehow every week this team surprises. I didn't think that picking up 3 points to the newly promoted sides out of 9 at home could be any worse. But somehow losing away to Brighton 2-1, just it's there to just sock you every time. Every time you think. Remember Aston Villa 2-0 and then Real Madrid 1-0, and everyone's like, yo-ho, it's City time, City time, and then 3-0. There's always, we can never get more than 2. And even when we went on this unbeaten run, there's a lot of draws in there, not a lot of wins piled up.
4 draws in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
But the one good thing is that we've avoided the spankings. We're not getting beat 3-0 anymore. We're not getting beat 4-1 anymore. Now it's down to last minute winners and last minute equalizers. So from a club perspective, we're a little unlucky. Crystal Palace, if Florian Wirtz just didn't mess up that chance, we would have won that game. Against United, if we just didn't concede that goal to Maguire, that's a draw. These are the margins that this club is taking now.
Something's wrong with Mike, bro.
Yeah, Mike.
I got philosophy.
I ain't buying this for a second. I know the real Mike, and I'm expecting to see when we play City, Mike's title to be, "Oh my days, we suck. We can't get any worse." I promise you.
Well, I wouldn't be able to do that. Because City are
you will, bro.
City
Liverpool
are better
broken you, bro. I promise you, you're gonna get annoyed again.
I don't think I can, dude.
You're trying to do the whole. You're trying to rationalize and be like, you know what? We are. You're doing that. But Mike, the killer thing is, you're a Liverpool fan and you're not gonna accept mediocrity. I know you're not.
You'll stream again.
You'll never accept it.
Listen. I'm not gonna accept it. But if I'm in the minority here of not wanting to accept it, like a lot of people were in October, we were the minority. We called enemies of the club.
That's true.
Said, you're not a real fan. I mean, 9 losses out of 12. I'm not a real fan. Looking at a single pivot and playing a 3-1-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-6. Yeah, you're right. That's the kind of football that I want to watch. That's what I support. Thank God I didn't pay thousands of dollars to cross the pond to watch that. And I sincerely apologize to all the other people who had to. But sometimes you got to accept it. At a certain point, you can only analyze so much. And now I got to go off vibe. And the vibes are telling me we're going to go through against PSG and get slapped up at home to Fulham. That's what the vibe is saying. The vibe is saying 3-1 Fulham at home to Fulham, but 3-2 on aggregate against PSG to Liverpool. That's just how I'm feeling it,
Right.
We got Mike, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been spewing and rambling and blobbing this whole time. So apologies that I didn't actually propose any real questions. I sort of just ranted. But
that's cool, bro. This is what Liverpool's done to everyone, bro. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but actually, I will leave you with one question. I will, so that way I keep the motif of the stream. If Arne Slot stays on a scale of 1 to 10, no matter who we sign, 1 being totally fine, 10 being absolutely screwed, what, like, where on the scale are we gonna land? And you can have your most fictitious summer that you want. You can plug in the £1 billion on FIFA and just spend it, right? But
Okay.
with Arnie Slot, scale of 1 to 10, 1 being great, 10 being hell, you know, how screwed are we? But anyway, big up people, big up the chat, big up to both you guys. Appreciate you
Big up,
listening.
Mike, bro.
Big up, bro.
Take care.
Big up.
Big up, bro.
On a scale
Big
of
up,
1 to
Mike. Let's
10.
lay it down to Mike, bro.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
ask this
yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Let me ask this quick because I've actually got to shoot. And apologies to 12th man. I can't be that. I have to shoot. I do apologize, my bro. So we will catch up 12th man. I'll say this quickly in regards on a scale of 1 to 10. It's a 10, bro. And I know people might.
If we have a dream summer, I'm gonna go.
Kall, we could get Elise. We could get. Let's say we get Elise, Diamande, Baleba, Adam Wharton, a right back. Kall, if the manager has these players, is he going to take them to the next level?
He won't take them to the next level, but we'll do better.
Will they improve us?
Yeah, they will because the individuals will be better than what we have, but we still won't be in a great position.
Kall, we won't win anything.
No, we won't win anything, but we won't be as bad as we are.
So we'll just be wasting the talent of the players that I've just signed, per se.
Yeah.
Cold.
So
yeah, there we go. Anyway, guys, I got to shoot. I do
Big up, man.
apologize.
We'll
Big
catch
up to
up, bro.
everyone. Sorry, 12th man, I couldn't be there, my broski. I try to stay as long as possible. Big up Sammy as well. I see Sammy there as well in the background as well. Big up Sammy each and every time. But yeah, you man, have a great rest of your show, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow or Sunday even. But yeah, you'll see me very, very soon. Blessings, Kall. We'll talk.
Big up, bro. We'll catch up.
Blessings. Cool.
Let's bring Ghost in. Ghost.
What a two.
Oh, is that a Liverpool blazer, bro? Is that a Liverpool blazer?
It's a jacket.
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't.
Yeah,
Obviously,
it's a
I work
blazer.
for FSG. I didn't know you. I didn't know you did as well. I was saying I ain't seen you in none of the meetings and stuff.
I know. I'm in the back. I always come late.
Secret investor. I get.
Yeah, just duck in and duck out. You know,
Silent investment. I get. How you keeping,
For
bro?
real, for
Been a
real.
long time, man.
Good. Wagwan to the chat, of course. Wagwan.
Indeed,
Oh man. And shout out to Matt, of course. I know that he had to go. I understand. You wanted the 12th man takeover. I got you. I got you. I'll hold it down for a bit. I wanted to holler at you because I know like there's some things I've been like really sometimes struggling with. I know I got my own channel now too, trying to catch up to you guys. And it's sometimes difficult to address conversations because people, just as Mike was doing earlier, sometimes people are so stuck on vibes and on different, like maybe their feelings rather than really dissecting and getting analytical with what you're kind of trying to converse with. And, you know, I know everyone wants to cook this person and cook that person, but like trying to have a real conversation to uplift my Reds or myself, or to learn, or to be able to, you know, maybe even teach another what we're trying to speak on. And I've been having this situation, especially with this Gravenberch conversation, and even Cody Gakpo too. We can pull that Band-Aid as well. But like what I mean by having a struggle with some of this conversation is that when you're trying to analyze what Gravenberch is and what this coach wants as a DM, people don't bring that into the conversation. They don't even like acknowledge that point. And it's like, that is where it gets difficult. Because I mean, you know, before we get into opinions and I'll ground this in reality, last season, Gravenberch was top 5, for instance, in interceptions. In a slot offense or slot defense or a slot system, the one thing he wants from his DM is a player that can intercept the ball at a high rate. It cut off passing lanes. So I just told you about one player that's obviously doing at an exceptional rate. And yet here we are talking about Gravenberch isn't a DM. Well, he might not be your idea of a DM, but obviously is this coach's idea of what a DM should be. when you get into conversations with that, do you get lost in your feelings, or do you actually like try to enlighten people by saying, look, stop with the you just don't like the player, or he's not Fabinho reborn. He is Gravenberch and he is Slot's DM. If you have a problem with it, maybe you have a problem with Slot's system more so than you have a problem with the player playing the role of DM.
Firstly, congrats on the success of the channel so far. I'm good when it continues to grow. Secondly, I'm going to experience a lot of this frustration doing content. As much as I love doing content, bro, as much as I built up friendships with people like yourself and so many others in the community, the frustrating thing about doing this is that people sometimes only want to hear what they want to hear. I'm guilty of it as well, bro. I'm sure you'll pull me up on it. And that's the thing. People, where I love this community is people will pull me up on my nonsense as well. And they'll call me out on it.
Right.
The issue is, though, and I've been saying this, you see in this stuff when people are saying, oh, why didn't Hughes and Edwards go and get a DM? I kept on saying, I don't think Slot wanted one. We obviously wanted Zubamendi.
Yep.
We didn't get Zubamendi, and who replaced Zubamendi? Gravenberch.
Yep.
So again, in Slot's mind, he's going, well, Grav was this. He's my DM now. I didn't get Zubamendi, but I've got a replacement who's already here, and I don't want to play with an enforcer type DM or a destroyer. So I've got what I want. Hence why I keep on saying it's all well and good saying this about Gravenberch, but in my opinion, he's being misprofiled as to what he is as a player. I think Szoboszlai and Gravenberch, if you put them next to an out-and-out DM or a more defensive-minded midfielder, I think they go to another level, both of them.
Okay.
But that's not what Slot seems to want. Slot wants Gravenberch and McAllister in his pivot. So, yeah, we can sit there and talk about Grav and Mac losing duels and battles like that. That's fine, because that's part of football. If they lose a battle that they should win, in my opinion, we deserve to critique that. But ultimately, if they're the two playing in the system all the time and the system isn't working, for me, that falls at the feet of the manager. So hence why I can't sit when Grav got his new contract or anything like that. Grav, for me, deserves a new contract.
Right.
But at the same time, I also don't think he's the DM who's going to take us to the next level, because I don't think he's that type of player. In the same way, Szoboszlai playing right back is not going to take us to the next level, because he's not the right back who's going to, in my opinion, be a title winning right back, which all again leads back to, I think we need a new manager, bro.
Okay. Now that's a different conversation. I agree with that. But like, we could also argue that football today isn't about really even positions any longer, especially with this coach. It's about profiles and functions that they perform on the pitch. So,
sorry, elaborate on that. What do you mean by that, bro? Sorry to cut you.
No, what I mean by that is that you see so many players. One, the reason why we're playing Szoboszlai as a right back as opposed to a midfield. He obviously operates better as a midfielder, but yet here we are playing a player in a role simply because of his profile and because of his talents and ability to do certain things. He's being chosen over sometimes viable right backs, players that are more suited, quote unquote, in our own minds of what a right back is. I think that like it's a place where football has started to transition into somewhat positionless conceptions, where players are playing out of position or out of roles that you normally would see them play in, but yet in certain coaches' interpretations, they're playing as a DM or in the pivot or as a center half or as a right wing or something along those lines. And that's what I think we're seeing a lot of when we start to, even with, like, for instance, Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo has been played as a left wing, a striker, a midfielder, a right winger. What is his position, for instance? And I think, like, so often we get into this situation where we don't really properly analyze. We just want to scapegoat players and say, oh, he's the problem, or he's terrible, or he's this. And maybe it's because the coach isn't maybe utilizing him the correct way, or maybe he's not putting him into a position to succeed, I think is the best way to put it.
I've been saying this all season.
Yeah, I agree. I don't mind. I'm at the state where I'm going to support this coach till the end of the season, obviously. But I am ready for a change. I don't believe that this coach is definitely a coach that is going to progress us further or progress us in the form of football that we want to see. And that's the difference. We want to see that. I know we all want to see this Klopp style pressing and everything else, but yet that's not what Slot is about. I just told you he's about cutting off passing lanes. That's his version of press.
Yeah, it's control.
Is to force you into creating some type of pass that we can cut off that pass and counter off of that. And that's why, again, I say that's why he has in the DM role Gravenberch, for instance. Why he keeps playing Cody Gakpo at left wing for whatever reason is because Cody Gakpo is a better defensive player than the options that we have currently on that position. And it's sometimes a difficult conversation to have because people are just so set in saying, he's not the player I want. He's not the player I want. Rather than analyzing the fact of this coach, what the coach wants is the first priority of what we're going to see on the pitch.
Yeah.
What you want is one thing or not. You're not playing FIFA.
Can I ask you then, Jack? Can I ask you then, Ghost, just outright? Do you want us to move on with a new manager?
I do. I would like to see us move on with a new manager, simply because I think the one thing that's been frustrating about, for me at least, is that this manager has seen success this season he's seen success by, for instance, the 4-2-2-2, for instance, right? Whereas I was looking at the 4-4-2. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe that is, I've been calling for that since we got Isak. That was the first thing I said. I want to see Ekitike and I want to see Isak in the front two. It'll be a natural way to eventually phase out Mohamed Salah from our system, maybe even move on from Gakpo. Okay. Two necessary things possibly that we're seeing somewhat in action right now. However, we didn't see that. But when we've utilized the 4-4-2 this season, for instance, we've produced the best offensive productions on the pitch all season long. Frankfurt, obviously against Galatasaray, you see the difference. But then our coach reverts back to type. And that's the most frustrating part about it. He sees what works and then reverts back to what doesn't. And that's where I'm at with that sense.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I know I was one of the first to come out, and when I made the video, I did say I know I'm going early with this and I might be completely wrong, but I worry about the direction of the coaching and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, look, as you said, we can sit and crash out on the players individually.
Mm-hmm.
I think the fact that we can go through the whole team, maybe barring Alisson, and literally go through and say all of these players have had bad games or had moments where we've really got onto them as a fan base, I think that says a lot. I think for every player to have gone through it at some way, shape, or form, maybe apart from Szoboszlai, but for every other player to go through it, there's got to be a fundamental issue.
Right. There's not like the whole one or two players, sure, that because of age or injuries or such, you can see them maybe falling off cliffs. But for the majority of a team to fall off a cliff, that's got to be systematic. That's something to do with the system.
Do you think he stays though? Do you think he stays, Ghost?
Yep. Slot will be our coach next year.
I was hoping you'd say no because I keep on saying it. When I hear someone else say
expect the best, prepare for the worst though. Prepare for the worst. Just prepare for the worst.
No, but I was hoping you'd be like, no, Carrie, go, because Jamrock's been trying to convince me, and I'm just not having him. I was hoping I'd hear from someone else and he'd be like, maybe, mate. That's you and Mike now as well.
It's scary because like Salah leaving. Let's talk about Edwards and about Hughes possibly leaving.
Kanate, Robbo, Jones.
Exactly. It's one of those things where so much of what was the Klopp era or this FSG Klopp era of football is transitioning to this concept of slot ball. And that's scary because I'm not all about that.
Here's the thing. I don't even need another manager to come and do the gegenpress. And I was very clear. I didn't want another replication of Klopp because I don't. I just wanted to move away from that. Just leave him in his legendary status. That's Klopp in it. I don't want a B-Tech Klopp. I just wanted a new manager.
Right.
And Alonso's not a Klopp type of manager. He's more reserved on the touchline and all that. if I'm going to be honest, he's probably more similar to Slot than he is than Jurgen Klopp. The difference is, though, I believe he would be able to motivate these players and allow us to perform better. And I know people have come out with it in the media recently on X and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Our fitness and just our training. I watch inside training. I genuinely watch inside training. I go, I could do some of those drills.
Yeah.
Whereas before, I was watching the rondos and all that. I was like, I'd be in trouble if I was
I was struggling. I'll be a goalkeeper for today.
Whereas I watch it now, bro, and I'm like, oh, I could do that. At this age, I can do that. Let alone when I was actually younger and playing ball. Like, I'm just like, I don't know, man. Iron sharpens iron, and we don't seem to have any iron in this squad right now.
No, and I agree. Well, we've already siphoned all that out. For those Nunez haters, we've siphoned that out. Elliott haters, we've siphoned that out. You know, these players that no, it was a little bit. But
talk your talk, Ghost. Talk your talk, Ghost.
That was a direct shot.
Come on.
Evening, boy.
Bless up. Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Oh man, that is the thing about it, is that a lot of these it gets to the point of where I say, like, so many times people say, oh, I want like a Galactico style team, you know, the Reds Galactico style team. And I'm like, fantastic, but you got to recognize the fact that there are certain players that are somewhat, you might call them system players, and people psychologically think of that as a put down, and it's not. You got to have players that are going to be willing to play from be a bench player, or be a super sub, or be able to be the enforcer on the pitch when necessary. Be those kinds of players that are going to be able to complement the team. As long as you're complementing the team, that's all that matters. You don't have to be world class, in my opinion. And I think that that's what we tended to really appreciate during the Klopp era, because let's not get twisted. A lot of those players became world class, sure. But that was because of them taking commitment and into a system, into teamwork, into the concept of knowing that it's going to take a team collective to make this all work. We can't have individual greatness be the overall factor in our winning, and that's what happened. And that's why you have your Hendersons. That's why you have your Milners that are fantastic players, you know, for the most right, but like, not many players outside of our Reds community are going to say, oh, they're world class, but they did some fantastic things for us.
Thanks.
And that's why, like, for instance, when we're talking about this Gravenberch talk, I ask you, in a 4-2-3-1, where does Gravenberch play if he doesn't play in the pivot?
I think he does play in the pivot. I just think he has to be next to someone more defensive minded. So for me, next season,
so the key is
him and Szoboszlai rotate for that second pivot position. Okay. And you have to put someone. I know
you're not a Camavinga fan. I'm hoping.
No. I am. It's just the injuries, bro. Okay. Oh, no, I'm a massive Cama fan. If I could wipe away the injuries, Camavinga is my first choice midfielder. It's just the injuries. I'm a huge Camavinga fan.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I can understand. I'm looking at it as I would like to see Maka be transitioned into a role playing, a platoon playing 10 with Wirtz, and then also to create something of a spot for a Baleba or Camavinga or something like that. A little bit more defensive minded player that can take the knacks and the bumps and the grinding, and really hunker down that pivot with Grav, because I think that people sometimes don't recognize the fact that Grav does bring about a dynamic player to our team, and there's no other place on this team for him to play other than in that pivot. And I think that sometimes change is difficult for people. We think of traditional role sets of players, and we're like, oh, he has to be like this player. Why can't we have players that evolve the position, hybrid players, or whatever you like to look at them as, and actually champion that? How many times do we have to sit there and say that here Trent's not a right back? I think he's a right back. I think he's one of the greatest right backs of my time, but yet I had to listen to people say he's not a right back because he doesn't play right back the traditional way. Well, if that's the case, then you can stay in your archaic mode. I'm going to watch this right back revolutionize the position. And I'm going to continue to watch him develop and evolve into next level. And I think Graf could do that too.
So
let me ask you something. Sorry to cut you, Kall.
Mhm.
Can you be world class in the system without being a world class player?
yeah,
Yes.
Henderson was that.
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
think Henderson was world class at one point, personally, though.
Nah, Henderson was.
But
never
the year we won the league, I think he'd reached world class level at that
he was
point.
never world class. Henderson was world class in the system, but he wasn't a world class footballer.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd actually say the same about Genie Wijnaldum as well.
I'd say the same too. Yep. There's some shit. System makes players.
Yeah, them two for me, the epitome of world class in the system, but not world class players.
Hey, Origi was a world class super sub. Has he gone on to do that at any other stage or any other place of his career other than outside of Liverpool?
So I'm saying I don't think Henderson would have gone anywhere and thrived, but in the Klopp system, in the team that we had, he was the perfect player to help Mo. And we always say, oh, he was the reason why Trent did so well. He's also the reason why Mo did well as well. Like he locked up that right hand side from a defensive standpoint and made us so hard to counterattack down that side. And he linked up play so well with with Trent and Salah. He would often overlap Salah to open up the space for Salah to cut inside. So yeah, Henderson was world class in the system, but he wasn't a world class footballer.
But again, back to just full circle, back to what I just brought the first thing I talked about. Having these conversations is not easy because people are stuck in their somewhat ways of thinking, well, he just doesn't give me the vibes of what I want from a player.
Yeah.
As opposed to the fact that he answers what a coach is asking for him to do.
Yeah.
Like I've been saying, I said early in the season when obviously when Isak got hurt, I was like, there's no problem with that. This now allows for Salah to get quality minutes and continue to be a first teamer. Move him in centrally, move him more and make it more narrow for him to create and be able to produce things. Now I'm saying that I'm not trying to say that Salah is going to be a new reinvention of a striker. But what I can say is that we've seen him in that role and he has cooked.
Yeah.
So what is the harm in trying to make him try out this new position, try out this new role for the team? It's difficult because too often people will tell you he can't do that because he's got to play right wing, or he can't do this because he's got to be this type of player.
Yeah.
It's difficult conversations, and sometimes people don't want to have those difficult conversations. But
trust me, I hear it.
But then again, what do I know? I'm a Yank, so
I think Jay put that in there in the chat. Remember, Jay's American as well, so he's
he's American as well. I know.
But no, yeah, bro. It's like even the whole three at the back thing. People, I think, hear three at the back and ultimately think the old Italian teams who are ultra defensive, or a Conte team that's ultra defensive but terrible in Europe. I genuinely believe a three at the back for this team with the set of players we have would be the best formation. But I don't want it long term. But I'm talking about with who we have currently available. It's probably the best formation.
Yeah, it could be, but that would inquire us then utilizing Gomez as a center half. Unfortunately, we don't have the center halves unless you're going to move Graf back to a center half. What would be
again? I'd go Konate right centre back, Virgil, and then I'd go Robbo left centre back, so that when Kirkes is advancing up the pitch, Frimpong tucks in at right back, and then Robbo moves over as a left back. So you still have a defensive stable as a 4 when we're chasing or we're being counter-attacked, but when we're going forward, we have the 3 at the back as well.
See, now I can understand that approach, but again, I could see it also being if you were to have a 4-4-2, and if you had, even if it's Salah or whoever, if it's Isak and Ekitike up top, by keeping them narrow, you create the width by allowing, by having your fullbacks
midfielders to drop into defense.
Exactly. And that's as simple as.
Why can we see this but the manager can't? We're just YouTubers, though.
That's why,
With
yeah,
YouTube.
no, we're just YouTubers, you know, but that's why the summer is something I would like for us to get I want to respect this coach as much as possible. I appreciate the fact that he brought us a title, but I don't agree with some of his antics, some of the way he's like throwing people under the bus. I don't agree with some of the comments he makes. He just rubs people the wrong way. And I just think that it is time to say thank you very much and move on to another stage. And where that stage is going to be is different, but for everyone out there. But for me, I would like to see him, you know, politely be replaced. But if he's going to be our coach for next year, what are we going to do? Are we going to just, you know?
I'm going to turn this into something else, bro. Going to start drinking one of your gold bottles, bro.
Right? Yeah.
Nah, he ain't going anywhere, guys. He's not going anywhere. We know he isn't going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere.
Especially with the news that I broke this morning on the news show. Literally, as I was in the middle of the show, and it came out. It's actually why Salah's actually leaving because of Slot.
Because of Slot. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they had to pick one or the other, and they've gone with Slot. Because they had a big bust up, and they do kind of dislike each other.
I'll ask this real quick question too, though, and as much as that, like it's difficult because we all know that Salah is going to be leaving at the end of the season. However, having just seen Trent leave the way he did now, it's different. I'm not saying they're the same at all, but just saying the sense of that we didn't really get much compensation or the equal compensation of what, or that we thought the market compensation of what we think we should be getting for him. If he ends up going to Saudi Arabia, let's say, are you going to be mad at him?
But you know why? Again,
because then he could have stayed and the money could have came to us.
This is why I say he's not going to Saudi. Because if he was going to Saudi, they'd pay a transfer fee for him. He's going to stay in Europe. He's absolutely
he's definitely staying in Europe.
100%.
So then where does he go?
Honestly, if we are able to get Elise, I think he could end up at Bayern. If not, maybe
I've got a feeling Italy, Kall.
Yeah, I was thinking Italy. You never know. PSG could go PSG.
He hasn't got the legs for PSG.
He doesn't need the legs.
How?
Well, he does if Enrique's there. If Enrique's there, he does.
Do you feel any? I want to put the wrong words, but would you have any anger towards Salah if he is going to go to possibly one of our Champions League big competitors in the set, or a team that will probably stand in front of us in getting Champions League glory? No.
The only team that would make me feel away towards Mo would be Real Madrid.
Okay.
Anyone else, then I won't feel away. It's Mo, isn't it? And he definitely wouldn't go to another Premier League team. You already know that, so we don't have to worry about it.
Okay. I know where you're going with this, Ghost. I want you to go a bit further.
I know I'm not going.
I can't say it, bro, because everyone says I'm a Trent defender. So I know where you're going.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued now. I'm intrigued. Where do you think he's going, Ghost?
No, I know the foundations and the bricks Ghost is laying here with the questions he's asked.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't ask these questions because I get labeled a Trent lover.
Well, you run a club called Truth, so let's stick on topic. What's the truth? Let me know, bro.
He could. I could see him going to Real. Tell you the truth. It could be an opportunity for him to,
If he goes Real Madrid, that'll upset me. That will upset me if he goes Real Madrid. He knows that rivalry more than anyone. That would upset me.
Yeah.
For free?
Yeah.
For free?
For free.
Nah. Trent and Mo? Nah.
I don't think he ends up at Real Madrid, sorry, but I will say, from what I've been told over the last year, if you go to a PSG, a Bayern Munich, or any other team that could win the Champions League, you're going to a rival.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was told.
That's exactly how I see it.
No. Whoever said that went too far. If you go to a club who Liverpool have beef with, you're going to a rival. So Bayern Munich isn't a rival. We don't have a beef with Bayern Munich.
They have a beef.
Do you get what I mean?
Definitely have a beef.
Well, yeah,
I'm about to say, do you see what they
talk
talk about? How they talk about us?
Yeah,
You hear what they talk about us?
They have a beef with us.
They have a beef.
Yeah,
with
but
us.
we know what that is. That's just because we stole verse. That's them just being babies.
And we gave them Lucho, who's been
Yeah, that's not a real
killing it.
beef. They're just being big babies. They used to
I never
get
said
their
it's a
own way.
beef
That's-
between us. They have a beef with us. Didn't you see how Honus was speaking about us yesterday or the day before? They have a beef.
Yeah,
I just
he
think that
literally said we will not contribute to Liverpool regaining status. Like that is as much of a I hate you lot as you can
Yeah,
get.
exactly.
The one reason why I say Real Madrid is because there's not many teams out there that are going to pay the salary. I mean, there's no team that's going to pay 400,000, 400,000 pounds for a salary to Salah. However, there's not many teams out there that Salah would take a pay cut to go and play for.
Yeah.
And Real Madrid is that team that you would take a pay cut and happily play for them, just to say that you play for Real Madrid. I don't know if you do that for Bayern Munich,
He still
but I think you
starts
do it for Real Madrid.
on that right hand side. He still starts them as well. Dare I say?
Yeah.
I just don't know. I just don't know whether he would ever want to go there. I don't. And maybe I'm being a little bit delusional. I'm not sure he'd want to go and play for Real.
Have you ever been to Madrid?
Yeah, but Mo's one of those guys who kind of like. Could you remember how they were talking about him? I know the players aren't even there anymore. When he broke his arm or his shoulder, a few of the players kind of like were mocking it a little bit. Like I think he kind of. I remember him talking about it. He had a bit of disdain towards it. He was like, it was very unprofessional. I didn't like the way people were carrying on. No, I know. The fact that they still played for Real Madrid, maybe he would see it as a kind of, whoa, that club's a bit distasteful. Do you remember when that happened and people at that club were acting a certain way? So maybe I'm being delusional, but I don't think he likes the morals of that club.
Wasn't Mbappe
I could be wrong.
Wasn't Mbappe trying to get him to come there too, or something?
Yes, Sterling was racially abused by Chelsea fans and went to Chelsea.
Yeah, but we know that Sterling became a bit of a mercenary. We know that already. I think Mo's got a bit more integrity.
So if
I could
Mo
be
goes
wrong.
to Real Madrid, how do you feel about the situation, Andrew?
I'd be very upset. I would be. I'd be to leave for free. We don't even get a fee, and then he ends up at our European rival, the club we hate. That would bother me. Watching Trent and Mo in the Real Madrid. No, I wouldn't call him a rat because he didn't force a way out on purpose to go Real Madrid.
If Mo Salah goes to Real Madrid, would you call him a rat?
No.
You happy, Ghost? I asked the question you wanted to ask.
There you go. Okay.
The two circumstances between Trent and Mo are different. Mo ending up at, remember, Mo's being forced out of the club. That's the one thing that makes it different from the beginning. He's being forced out. Trent decided to go when we asked him to stay. So straight away, the scenario is different. Then on top of that, the fact that we know that Trent did the whole learning Spanish thing, kept it quiet all year, didn't talk,
There's no proof of that.
Well, I'm sure somebody come out and said that he was like one of the people who was helping him from like March or something.
Paddy Pimlet came out and said that. There's no truth to it.
Well, I reckon there is, but even so, I still think it's a completely different scenario when you deliberately leave on purpose rather than being forced out of the club. Like those two circumstances make it different for me personally.
I don't know. How angry are you going to be if you secretly learn that Mohamed Salah has been having Spanish lessons on the low?
Yeah, that might change it. Yeah, I can't lie. That might change. But I think Mo would be making a decision based on the circumstances that was put in front of him, more so than I think Trent navigated his way out of the club from the beginning. I just do. Like, even I know maybe it is because I just don't like what he did, but even thinking about everyone signed 6 years, he made sure it was only 4. All the little intricate things you look is like, yeah, you kind of did want to leave, innit? You planned this. You've been, you know what I mean? You've been actually planning this. And I know it's harsh, and I know it's a little bit uncalled for to bring up the whole fact that he's a Scouse and he came through the academy.
Yeah.
But that adds it as well. You owe the club more when you are one of ours than when you're a player who we just adopted. Trent, the Trent situation can't be matched for me. I think what he did was way worse than what anyone else could do. So no, I wouldn't treat Mo like Trent.
All right. It is frustrating to not be getting money for these players. I'll admit that. I think that sometimes, you know, I've been called sentimental about a lot of players and the likes, and I am sentimental about some players because some of these players have, like, you know, created such great memories for me. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
One question. And again, I'm just asking a question here. If he was actually forced out of the club, like a lot of us believe, if he was really forced out of the club, why would the club neglect getting any money for him?
Yeah, that's what I think. Exactly.
Are we talking about Mo or Trent now? So
Mo. Again, I've gone on record saying I believe Trent was lowballed in the beginning of the negotiations, which is the reason why Real Madrid came in and why his mind was turned. Not saying Trent handled the situation well; he handled it really badly from his side. But Liverpool weren't angels.
But he's not on a lot though, is it? Didn't the word come out that he's only on like 250 at Real Madrid? Like he's not even on like a super amount of money.
I reckon he's on more than that. And if I'm not mistaken, you'll probably know more about this than I will. I think in Madrid, I don't think the taxes are the same or anything like that.
They're not the same.
Yeah. So,
but you know, hey, Messi didn't like the taxes either. So, allegedly. But I'm with Kall on this, to be honest with you, Drift. Like, as much as people want to say that, oh well, you know, if FSG was trying to force him out, why would they not want to get money for him? They had 100-some-odd million being offered to him from Saudi Arabia. You know, I'm sure PSG probably made some cheeky bid as well. If they wanted him out, they would have figured a way for him to leave. Not, hey, let's push him out now and get nothing for him. So,
well, that part there, bro. I think that's the part where it comes down to him falling out with Slot. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think they've been forced to have to make a decision between the two because they're both powerful. They're both too powerful at the club to not get on and then cause issues later on down the line. So they've obviously gone with the fact that with Mo being 33, coming up 34, they're thinking there's more of a chance that Slot could turn this around and be a good manager than Mo getting back to who he is and being able to still contribute on 450. Remember, if Mo was on about 200 grand a week, I don't think there'd be this much of an issue. But there was a report this morning that even said one of the main decisions to let Mo go is, even though they don't think he would accept the role on the bench,
million. Yeah.
If he's willing to accept the role on the bench, they're not willing to accept having a £450 million player on the bench.
But that's,
do you know what I mean?
But isn't that also why figuring out what club he would actually go to? Mohamed Salah isn't necessarily starting over Elise at Bayern Munich. He's not.
You think he would go to Bayern Munich if Elise stayed?
I mean, that would be. I mean, there's no. I mean, from what Bayern Munich's talking about,
Elise could move into the 10. He's playing all right. One other thing,
maybe.
If we've been told that Slot's just a coach and he's told what to do by Richard Hughes, then how is it now him who's dictating that he doesn't want Salah at the club?
No, it's not him dictating who should be at the club. The hierarchy know about the beef, and they're making the executive decision that one of them's got to go because they can't have this harmony.
What is this based on, though?
I don't know. The report just said it stems all the way back to when he had his outburst. You know, the outburst Mo had from before. So even though they patched it up, rabbit finger, they don't get on.
In the outburst, he never mentioned any issues with Slot. He mentioned the issues with the hierarchy.
Yeah, so I mean, it could be PR, isn't it? It could be PR, and they're trying to make it look. But that's what it said this morning.
I think it's more of that when he's saying it's the backroom staff or people in the back room that are the issue. I'm not ITK, but I'm just saying I'm taking it as he probably expected the back room to get his back and not get Slot's back. Yet it is obvious that the back room has Slot's best interest and that they've chosen Slot over Salah in this circumstance. That's troubling. It's troubling and disappointing, considering that, but considering he's got 1 year left on his contract, they're looking at it, and so does Slot. But I mean, considering who are you more likely to extend? Slot's contract, or are you more likely to extend Salah's contract past the year?
Is there any part of you guys, and I know Carol's gonna hate me for even asking this question, is there any part of you guys that thinks with a good recruitment, Slot can get Liverpool back on track? Are we truly done for with Slot staying, or is there a way that we can get back on track?
If we get better individuals, we'll improve, because his game relies on individuals doing the most, but it's not sustainable. So
you're still under the premise that there's absolutely nothing Slot can do within his actual ability as a coach. You just think it would continue to be individual good players doing well, and that's it. That's the only way we would play well.
I think his arrogance holds him back. We've all seen that Slot has the ability to be a good coach. It's his arrogance and his need to do what he wants to do as opposed to do what's right for the players and the team that's holding him back. And I don't think he changes that, because I believe he believes in his own footballing philosophy. So if that's the case, I'd rather him try that at another club than Liverpool.
And we still think that he'll run with that narrative even after having a disastrous season and be like, right, fresh start, summer, I can change it. You still think he'll be like, I'm just going to go ahead and repeat what I just done and have another risk having another crap season.
Well, in his mind, again, this is speculation from my part. If he's sticking with the formation and the tactics that he stuck with all season, in his mind, he's probably going to go, well, if I have better players now, I can implement the system I want to implement. So if he actually gets the summer of players that he wants, it's going to make him double down more on his tactics, because he's going to believe that I've got better players to do it now. It's like, all right, if Hansi Flick played a high line and had Sami Hyypiä and Stefan Onsho, we'd all call him crazy and be like, well, you got two of the slowest centre-backs. But then if he went and got a prime Rudiger and a prime Virgil, in his mind, he's going to be like, well, I'm definitely playing high line now because I've got two of the quickest centre-backs in the world. I can implement my style now. So, yeah. If he gets
to play devil's advocate, would that not mean it would work?
No, it will work in terms of we'll get more wins and more results, but ultimately it won't work in the long run, because tactics are what's needed to get you league titles and Champions Leagues and all those things. Cups, we might win a couple here or there. We ain't winning leagues and Champions Leagues.
I get where you're coming from, and again, this isn't me defending Slot. This is me just trying to see how. No, you know what it is, bro. All jokes aside, all this is me coming to the realization I can't hate Liverpool and not want to watch football for another year.
Exactly.
So I've just got to try and find some positivity in what we can achieve and try and look on the bright side. Do you get what I mean? Like, honestly, like it's got nothing to do with whether I think Slot's good or not now. It's like, right, he's staying. We just have to deal with it. So how do we get better next year? How do we have a season we can enjoy? What are the ways around this? Because we can't all just spend another year moaning, bitching, and complaining about Slot.
Yes,
nobody wants that. no, come on, man. Nobody wants that. We can't.
That's what's going to happen.
You can, but that's just bad for your own mental health.
I know.
If we're just going to spend the whole year moaning again, over and over and over again. Do you know what I mean?
Am I meant to smile through the pain then, Drift? Is that good for my mental health as well?
Like, no, I'm saying, like, when the time comes, we'll probably all mourn together. But right now, let's try and find a way to believe it can improve, to find some kind of sense in the reason why the hierarchy are even making this decision in the first place. Do you get what I mean? Like, what is it they see, why they believe that this can work? I want to see it too, because it's my club. I love this club, and I don't want to be upset no more. So let me try and see the vision that this board sees as to why Mo moving on, Slot staying here for another season is the right decision. That's all I'm trying to do.
I think we're looking at this a situation that's dependent on other. I think Slot staying here has got anything to do with the Salah situation.
Well, I do think that it played a big role. And it could have just been speculation.
Slot's been playing him.
It could be.
Slot's been playing him. Though.
Yeah, because obviously they patched it up enough to just get by. Do you get what I mean? But like starting a whole new season is totally different, bro. Do you get what I mean? Like this season's halfway through, it's already damage done. Next year's a whole nother situation.
So why not sell him in the summer then?
Well, that's why I think he's staying in Europe.
But I'm going to tell you what I think's happened. I think Salah's obviously peed off with the club and he's gone. I want to look. You lot obviously want to get rid of me because you were about to sell me in January or whatever. I'm gonna go if that's what you want, but you're gonna have to let me go out of my contract so I have more options of where I could go.
Yeah, but I don't think the club would care about that. Bro. If Saudi had a £30 million bid on the table for it, I don't think the club would care about Salah's feelings or whatever. They'll be like, well, if someone comes and buys you, yeah, we'll sell you. But you're not just walking away.
Because if he doesn't want to go Saudi, there is no other team in Europe that's going to pay a transfer fee and his contract. Not after the season he's just had. If we were selling him last summer, we could run that. A team would buy him and pay his salary. Not after the season he just had. So he's probably gone to them and said, look, if you want me to go, you're going to have to cancel my contract so I have more options available to myself. Or I'm staying for the year and you're going to have to pay me my 400k a week.
No, I believe what you're saying is true, but I think that would be predicated on the fact that they know there's no Saudi offer. Because if there was a Saudi offer, not even necessarily a concrete offer, I mean, if they knew that Saudi were about to pounce at any opportunity they felt they were given, then I would look at it and go, yeah, they know for a fact that that there's no Saudi. There's no interest, there's no offer, there's no chance that they
would have gone in January. If you wanted to go Saudi, you'd have gone in January.
No, because there's still a part of me that believes that Mo himself also knows what it's like to have a legacy. He's a very proud man. He knows that Liverpool, because I was watching some clips earlier on, and yeah, he was at Roma, and yeah, he was at Fiorentina and Chelsea and Basel, and he had a good time at Roma. Basel, he was brilliant. So it isn't only Liverpool where he's played good football, but Liverpool is Mo Salah's legacy. Do you get where I'm coming from? Like when you look back at Mo Salah's career, Liverpool is his career. Liverpool is his legacy. He didn't want to leave the back door on some real shabby. I didn't even come back from AFCON. I just left the club. I was up for 9 years where everyone idolizes me. And like he was smart enough to not want that to be his end story. Do you get what I mean? Like not what he don't want to do the Gerrard thing where he doesn't even get a proper send off after being a club legend. So I think it was a smart decision from him.
Gerrard got a proper send-off. He did get a proper send-off.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
Gerrard got a proper send-off. If anything, Mane didn't get a proper send-off out of the three.
Yeah.
Mo will get
yeah.
Bobby got a proper send-off. Mane never got one. But that's
Flacco never got a proper send-off. Hendo didn't get a proper send-off. Yeah. Sturridge didn't get a proper send-off. Yeah, but I think that's what it is. I don't think Mo wanted to do leaving out the back door halfway through the season. What the hell? I think Mo wanted his legacy at Liverpool to remain concrete and get the send-off. Because he's going to want to say goodbye as well. Remember, it's not like a narcissistic, everybody give me the praise. I love it. He's going to want to say goodbye to us as well. Properly. Not just a letter on, a little tweet, putting a tweet out while he's at AFCON. Yeah, I love my time at Liverpool, guys. But I'm out. Do you know what I mean? Like, he wants to walk around Anfield on the final day of his little daughter running around. Do you know, like he wants the real. Do you know what I mean? He wants that. Mm-hmm. He wants the tear in his eye, like Bobby did when the cops singing his name, and he's waving back. And do you know what I mean? Like Mo wants that. Mo's smart enough to know that that's the right way to leave. So that's why I don't think he left in January.
Yeah, he's gonna give a proper goodbye to us, and he's gonna possibly say a proper hola. Madrid. So
and you want to know what? Call him delusional for this, but I also believe that Mo is ambitious enough to believe I could possibly still help Liverpool win some and leave with a trophy. Do you get what I mean? Like Mo's not going to be like thinking, yeah, and will like have a loser mentality. Mo's going to be thinking, we might still get an FA Cup, or you know what I mean? I might still get to leave with something. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. Anyway. That's just
Triff, you said that he wanted to go, or you think that he'll probably go to Italy. What team in Italy can afford his wages?
he'll have to take a pay cut. He will have to take a pay cut.
So,
but I can imagine him. I can imagine him at Inter Milan.
But you think he'll take a pay cut? Is he even going to get a signing on fee that's representative of the pay cut, though?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he's got so much money now. Do you think that stuff like that will stop him going to a big club at the last stage of his career?
Of course it will. But he could have stayed at Liverpool for another year and collected 400 grand a week, bro.
Yeah, but be unhappy. Like, he's not, you know what I mean? He wants to be happy and enjoy playing as well. He don't just want to. I don't believe Mo's a mercenary. I believe he just wanted to be paid what he's worth.
You don't have to be a mercenary to want your value, what you believe your value is, though.
Exactly.
No, but if you've got Inter Milan that come to you and they're like, look, we've got like a budget where we can pay you 200 grand a week and we can give you a couple of £1 million signing on fee, but we can't afford to give you a big signing offer. We can't afford the money you're on at Liverpool. But you're still going to be playing at the top level, Champions League, competing to win the league, and you're still at a big club. Or you go and take an Inter Miami, or you go to Saudi, or you take some big, where you will get hundreds and hundreds of grands a week and a massive signing on fee, but you're playing at, with all due respect, a stupidly low level, and there's no respect behind what you're doing other than, you know, you're just another star name at Inter Miami to play with all the other retirement guys. Or do you get what I mean? Like, so in that scenario, I think at 33, 34 years old, Mo would look at it and go, I'll take the pay cut to stay at the highest level. I can continue to bang in goals in the Champions League. I might be able to win the league and, you know, and finish my career with another title. I think he would look at that as a proud man who cares more about football than money to do that. And again, I'm just speculating, but I think Mo is someone who gets paid as a byproduct of the football, not he's in it for the money. And 200 grand a week ain't small fry. It's still good money.
It's not. We'd all take it, I'm sure. Yeah, but
Real Madrid get rid of Alaba this summer, if I'm not mistaken. A couple other players. Real Madrid could offer him 300k and a sign-on fee, and he's comfy there.
Exactly.
No, Real Madrid could. I'm not saying he's never going to go there. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying he's definitely not going to go there.
Just alone for all the merch sales and everything else that he'll bring to make it back in no time. So it's not like all the people saying they want to spend. Yeah.
Make silly money.
They would market that out the wazoo for them to make
Salah, Mbappe, and Vinny.
No, but again, you look. I remember. I don't believe his legs have gone to the point that everybody else does. I just think he's just having a bad season based on other circumstances, right? But the majority of people think his legs have gone. Would Real Madrid be willing to risk paying him all that? And what if his legs are gone and they give him this £10 million signing on fee, 400 grand a week? Real Madrid might be like able to skew the books and do all that stuff, but I don't think they would want to have a player on dumb money for no reason.
They've done it throughout their whole.
They've done it before. Yeah, about to say they've done it before.
Yeah, but they've got a lot of big hitters at the club now. I don't know. Maybe they would think it would be smarter to not do that.
Would you prefer him going to a team like? Would you prefer him going home to Chelsea?
No, he won't go to another. He won't go to another league club.
Okay.
Do you remember when he nearly started crying during that interview when he said, "I can't even imagine playing against Liverpool"?
Yeah.
People change.
But I mean, if he goes to Real or he goes to PSG or he goes to Bayern Munich, he's going to have that reality possibly. Regardless, I know.
Yeah, but there's like a very, very slim. There's a very slim chance in it. Do you know what I mean? Very slim chance. Whereas if he goes to another Premier League club, he's got to play us twice a season.
Yeah,
maybe 3 or 4 if we're in the domestic cup. So like that would be disastrous. You know what I mean? And he's smart enough to know that will ruin his legacy. The same way I don't think Kevin De Bruyne would have come to Liverpool because it would have been like it ruins his Man City legacy. These players are smart enough to understand these things.
If we went in for De Bruyne, De Bruyne would have come to Liverpool.
Yeah.
I don't think he would,
100%.
I don't know.
I think he would have. I think he, especially since his best friend plays on this team.
100%.
You know, Virgil. I mean, these guys take holidays together, you know, with the families.
Direct straight from City to Liverpool?
Yes, on a free 100. Milner did the same thing for Man
Milner
City.
did it.
Liverpool.
No, but Milner wasn't seen as a icon at Man City though, was he?
I think we put too much on it. If we wanted De Bruyne, we'd have got De Bruyne.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
You
too.
think De Bruyne is picking? With all due respect, you think De Bruyne is picking Napoli over Liverpool?
I think he's smart enough to not want to ruin his Man City legacy.
He wouldn't have ruined his legacy.
Yeah, because everyone would hate him at City.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
And he wouldn't. If he picked Liverpool, I think they would.
I just look at it the same way as like, look, I still love El Nino. I know some people don't, but I mean, like,
Chelsea
El
still
Nino,
love Lampard. He went Man City.
yeah.
Scored against them.
No, but I don't think that. I don't think there was a rivalry between Chelsea and City for there to be beef.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a rivalry with City this whole time, so I think they'll look at it like a backstab. Especially if we won the league. Imagine if we got him till we won the league and he won the league with us. The City fans would be in arms. They would hate him.
Yeah, I don't think they'd hate him. I think they'd hate the club more for letting him go.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one though. Again, this just comes down to me thinking about who Mo is as a person, and I think Mo is very, very proud of what he's done at Liverpool, proud of his legacy at Liverpool, and I don't think he would want to do something that would ruin the way the fans look at him. I could be naive, but I just believe after 9 years of knowing Mo, I think he's that type of guy.
I just think that there's very few places for Mo to go that will make any of us be like, okay, I'm calm with it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I
And the
think
sheer
it's Real
fact that we
Madrid,
didn't get him.
Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich at a push Inter Milan. And those are the four clubs. Anything else would be a
Funny
surprise.
enough, if they didn't have Yamal, I think Barcelona may have.
Yeah, of course, but they have got Yamal in it. That's why they mentioned.
But they've got Yamal, yeah. So there's no.
There's no way. Yeah.
No.
There's no way he's pushed it.
And he wouldn't go there to be in a rotation either because you know he knows Yamal will play 90% of the games. So.
But Real Madrid, he might play. He might. I don't know. Just saying.
I think he starts.
Yeah, well, Kall will be happy if he goes to Real Madrid because that might mean they'll sell Rodrigo.
Rodrigo's got knee
injury.
Hey,
Rodrigo got a knee injury. That's why I'm saying those things.
Oh, what would you not take him if he became available in the summer? Would you not take the risk?
ACL. He's got ACL injury. He's out.
No, but by the time we get to the beginning of next season, he'll be back in like training or whatever, won't he? Because he'll have. Because he's had that injury since like November, so won't he be back for next season?
Oh, I need to see what you look like when you come back from an ACL injury. I need to see what you look like first. I can't just put all my stocks in.
I mean, we wouldn't even go with him. We wouldn't even go for him when he didn't have the knee injury.
Exactly. So I think that ship sailed, unfortunately. But yeah.
I think we wanted him. I just don't think we wanted to leave.
Maybe. But yeah, guys, tell the people they can subscribe and follow you, bro.
Oh, for sure. It's easy and simple. It's Liverpool 12th man. Definitely putting in some hard work, trying to do my best in representing this side of the pond, but the people on my channel, the people that I have as co-hosts, they're from, I got Alante, sometimes KJ, sometimes
big up to the boys,
I got JK and my boy Lee. I mean, they represent Germany, Liverpool, London, so we're all over the map. We're just all about trying to be about Liverpool, about red love. So that's how it is. So if you do, please do hit a subscribe. Even if you don't want to watch my show, just hit a subscribe. Show me a little support to another fellow Red. That's how it is. That's all I'm asking. So,
fact. We'll do that.
But I appreciate the conversation.
Big up you, bro.
Definitely.
Appreciate you.
Big up you.
You guys got to be on the show sometime too. By the way, please do. Please.
Hit me up, bro.
I'd like to have some real debates. You know what I mean? Chop it up a little bit.
Hit me up, bro. Hit me up, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right, true. All right. Peace.
You, bro.
Big up yourself, G. Big up, bro.
All right, Sammy, let me know if you're good to join, bro. I'm just going to go through the supers, but let me know if you're good to join. You'll be our last caller of the evening. Shout out to Jay, who says, lads, buying space got nuked. Twitter account gone. Apparently, buying FC lawyers got it shut down for defamation. They cannot handle the truth. I mean, I think that sets a really bad precedent if that is the case, personally, and makes me think that there is a lot of truth behind what he or she is saying.
Wow.
Promo says Matt looks like Jules from Beauty in Black. I don't even know who that is. I'd have to Google
Jules, which one's Jules? Jules? That's the Tyler Perry TV series on Netflix. I'm trying to remember which one Jules is though. I can't remember.
Arnie says, Gen up boys, who you actually think we're bringing in the summer, especially on the right? I think Elise ain't on personally. FYI, signed slot shirt for sale. If we don't get Elise, I think it's Diamonde we look at. But I don't know if we get Diamonde. Mr. T says another good example is Kall having the curse, but he's a valuable Kopish member, so we have to keep him. Needs and must. Yeah, bro. Came from a dark place. Big up to Law. Says you guys think our business will be before after the World Cup? I think it will be a few before and a few after.
I don't think there'll be any before. I think it'll all be after.
I think we'll definitely get stuff done before.
Actually, sorry, I don't think we're going to go for a player with the caliber of who's at the World Cup. We'll probably just get it done during the World Cup.
Big up to Aminor says, Cal, do you reckon United get Anderson? It depends on what happens with Forest. Because we saw Marinakis is not very easy to deal with, so I'm not too sure. Aminor says, do you have to be a member to call in? No, bro, you could have called in. And I'm not saying the last bit, I'm not. Right, Sammy, let's get you in, bro, before we wrap up the show. Big up, Sammy. Okay. Come on.
What's going on?
Not too bad, brother. Long time. How you been, man?
I good. But them Liverpool fans playing too much FIFA, boy. Only say not even
So you don't think you look at Salah at all?
Or Salah, I mean, now stuff, yeah, but Salah quality-wise walking to 11, but the way football is nowadays, but you gotta be running kilometers and all this. So that front three, I doubt that will work by with like Mbappe, Vini, and Salah. It's just about running nowadays, but running, pressing.
You say that though, but your three midfielders behind them, Tchouaméni, let's say Tchouaméni, Bellingham, and Valverde.
Yeah, but still, boy, the people in France are the defend nowadays too, boy. That's how football is, boy. Yeah. That's how PSG end up winning the Champions League without Neymar and Mbappe too. So that running thing important nowadays.
So you don't think you can win the Champions League this season?
Yeah, we could, but right now we playing a kind of 4-4-2 with Mbappe and Vini. We have a chance against Bayern Munich, even though Courtois is a big blow. We still have a chance to beat them.
Yeah, that Courtois news is a big blow, man.
How long is he out for?
2 months.
2 months, right?
6 weeks to 2 months. He might, if we make the semis, he might be fit. Yeah. But whoever in goal going and have a busy night, but Bayern Munich will dominate most of the games, especially that second leg.
How are you feeling about that one?
We have a chance. I think we could win the first leg, but over 2 legs, Bayern Munich will be favorite to go through.
We thought that about when you played City, though. Look how you dealt with City. So, you know what I mean? You never know, bro. Never know.
Yeah. You know, it's cup football and you just need 2 good nights. You probably need 1 good night. Like, we probably win the tie in the first. I know I was nervous before the second leg, but you could win a tie in 1 leg.
Yeah.
Liverpool to City Centurions 3-0 at Anfield. And the tie was kind of over.
We knocked the stuffing out of them.
Yeah. But Olise not leaving Bayern Munich, but I don't even think we could get Olise. No chance. No chance.
Sammy, if we get Champions League, we're getting Olise.
No chance. Probably in 3 years' time.
Man said 3 years, you know, not even next year. 3 years.
No, I looking at him to sign for Real Madrid, but that we can't get him out. Look how good Bayern Munich is, but
Yeah,
No, but I think you know what it is. I just don't think he wants to be in Germany anymore. I think that's what it is. The reports are saying he wants to leave Germany and come back to the Premier League.
oh, that true.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a fact, but that's what the reports are saying.
All right, but he needs to come to Madrid, but come with Tchouameni Mbappe. Have a little French connection, but I will take him. He's my right wing. I will, by.
Speaking of the French, I don't know if you've heard about this, Kall. Me and Sammy have been talking offline. We might as well have the conversation online. What a disgrace that PSG are allowed to get away with for the second time, having a league game move to give them the advantage for a Champions League tie. How on earth is this even possible?
Yeah, but this happened with Barcelona. It's only England where it doesn't happen. It happens in other countries.
Hold on, Barcelona was allowed to move the league, man. When did that happen?
When we played them in 18-19, I'm almost certain the game before the second leg, they had a pass. They didn't have to play that weekend.
No, Kall. They just benched their whole 11. Remember, they took it upon themselves because they couldn't win the league or something like that. That they just benched their whole 11 and rested their 11 in the league. They still have to play the game.
Nah, it will be the opposite. The walk the league in that season, my them was ahead by like about 18 points.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they were so far ahead that they didn't mind rotating the team then. But they played the match. They didn't get the match suspended or anything. PSG are actually getting the match suspended. Yeah, they're actually bending the rules to help them and gain an advantage. I don't think it should be. It's basically cheating.
Yeah, it is. And
like it's corruption.
Like from the Liverpool side, but even with Lens in a tighter race with them, man.
Yeah, it's not fair on them either. Yeah, 100%. This is scandalous. I can't believe it's actually happening. Like I genuinely can't believe that this is being allowed to happen. Liverpool should complain. Real talk, we really should complain.
Nothing's gonna happen.
It should. This is scandalous, man.
Yeah. Kall, don't let Drifty bully you. But what do you think about England picking a 35-man squad without Trent, boy?
Honestly, I think it's outrageous.
Is that disgrace?
Yeah, it's outrageous. But that's on them, isn't it? That's on them.
Yeah, they took a terrible coach.
Here's the thing: he could still win it with them, though.
Yeah, he could.
Could still definitely win it.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that he's a rat, man. Even Sammy knows he's a rat, but he's your rat now, so you're just letting him get away with it.
He's not a rat, but 35 players and Trent 9 it, and it's 36 because somebody get injured and he call up Ben White, boy.
Yeah.
So it's like he picked 36 players.
I don't think Tuchel was ever going to use Trent, though. It's not his type of player.
Well, he's Tuchel type of player, but he's just a crap.
Sammy's like me, Cal. He does not like Tuchel, so he ain't gonna give him no blind.
Even before this, I didn't like him, but going up a notch.
Yeah. Me and Sammy have always been the two who didn't really get the hype behind it, like why other people think he's so great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'd be interesting. I still think there's a possibility he could win the World Cup based on he is a good tournament coach, though.
Yeah.
So you never know. He might.
Yeah, he could.
So, what did you say, Sankar?
England have got a very good squad as well.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. It'll just be very interesting to see whether he actually does implement that defensive way during the World Cup that normally gets him success, or because I don't know necessarily if the way the England team play is going to help to be defensive, like based on the players, because England don't have great defenders. Do you get what I mean? They've got some good ones, but not great ones. So it kind of makes me feel like, can he actually do that kind of like defensive stuff he does normally and still be successful? Or will he think, nah, let me go a little bit more attacking? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
They probably the best form Kane going into that tournament in too.
Harry Kane, yeah.
I remember that last Euros, but I had people telling me Watkins should play up ahead of Kane.
Yeah, I'm a bit real. If Harry Kane's on form for this tournament, it's a long day for everyone.
Yeah. But the thing is, England wide players not in form, but normally Saka will be in form or Rashford.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah. France,
you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you, Sammy. You know, if they win the World Cup somehow, or maybe even get to like the semi-final or the final, don't necessarily win it, but have a great tournament, Harry Kane could get Ballon d'Or, you know?
Yeah.
He genuinely could, because he's probably the best player in the world this season on form. Like, he's been absolutely outstanding.
Elise could, if Bayern win the Champions League and France win the World Cup, Elise could as well.
Yeah, he could.
Has Elise been playing well enough to be considered the reason? Because normally it will be the player who's been the reason why.
But Elise has been phenomenal for Bayern this season.
I don't get to watch Bayern often, but he starts insane, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't watched it. I've only really seen him in the Champions League. He has been good, but I'm just thinking, with Harry Kane doing as well as he is, I think Kane is looked at more as why Bayern Munich are cooking. Not that Elise isn't, but I think they'd put Kane above Elise in pecking order of why they're doing as well as they are. So I don't know if you can get a Ballon d'Or if you're not seen as the best player in your team.
Elise has been on smoke this season.
No, but he's still not considered the best player in the team. So I'm saying, can you win Ballon d'Or and not be the best player in your team?
No, but I'm saying if they win the Champions League and France win the World Cup, then I think it becomes undeniable, especially if he has a good tournament.
April 7th at the Bernabeu. April 7th at the Bernabeu. All these so-called best attackers will be on show. Whether I like Vinny, Mbappe, Olise, Kane, we'll see who was who on that night.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Did you see Mbappe's goal yesterday? A good finish, man.
Yeah, what you game? Ekitike too. Both of them chip arm Edison.
Yeah, Ekitike's finish is naughty still. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Ekitike's he's looking comfortable in that French team. Can't lie.
Yeah. All French attackers in form in club football.
Yeah.
A good thing.
The France squad is just ridiculous, though, man.
Yeah. Chucky didn't even get a minute yesterday.
Too much talent in that squad. It's ridiculous.
Barcola was it. Yeah.
Doué, Barcola, Shirky. Insane.
Yeah.
Insane. Well, Sammy, before we let you go, prediction. Are you going through against Bayern Munich? Yes or no, brother?
I just had to go positive with positivity, yeah. But we will win the first leg, boy. For sure, we will win the first leg.
Yes.
But I ain't sure about the Alliance, boy. You need Courtois, the Alliance. You're gonna be shot after shot.
Yeah. I think they get through against you guys with no Courtois being there.
Yeah. Even with Courtois, would I be favorites?
Yeah. But I think without Courtois, it's kind of done and dusted now.
Yeah. And if we get through them, most likely it will be PSG. Says that if Liverpool dive.
Yeah,
I wonder this.
No worries, Sammy. I know we're not getting through. I know.
Yeah. So that going to be a tough road to the final if we get through like City, Bayern Munich, and PSG.
That'd be similar to when you won it in 2022.
Yeah.
You had a very tough run that year, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, the English club.
Yeah.
No, wasn't that the year you had to play Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, PSG? Yeah. PSG, Chelsea, Man City, and Liverpool, right? Yeah, that was who you had to play to win it that year. Yeah.
Similar teams, yeah. Only Chelsea's the difference, I think.
And the crazy thing is, you were the worst team in every single one of them games and won the Champions League. That's madness.
Other than Chelsea, we was
Yeah,
better.
Chelsea. Yeah, dealt with Chelsea pretty well.
We butterly second.
No, but remember in the second leg, Chelsea nearly went through. You know, don't you remember?
Yeah, that's the thing. We actually was bottling the second. Remember, we battered them at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
Then we was we was that when people say take them back to the Bernabeu, that don't always work. We was bottling it at home, boy. We was 3-1 up, and we was 3-0 down at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, that was mad. That was mad.
Yeah.
We'll see. But Sammy, man, always a pleasure, my bro. Gonna wrap things up now.
Yeah,
I would say all the best for you. I'd say all the best for your game, brother. I don't want Real Madrid to win it again.
Yeah. But most, as it stands, it looking like most people have Liverpool and Real Madrid going out. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but football's a funny old game, and you know the Champions League likes to see Liverpool versus Real Madrid. So after all of that, it'd probably be Real Madrid and Liverpool that win the title.
Damn, yeah.
Fun. Can't wait.
if Liverpool beat PSG, we're winning the Champions League.
Those are Drifty's words, not mine, man.
But Alisson out for both games. You're not beating PSG without Alisson, trust me.
Sammy does not believe that we can even stand a chance, you know.
Alisson out, or he might be back for one of the games.
We think he's out.
Oh, nah.
I think he'll be back for the second leg.
They just said he's going to be out for a while. That's what they said.
But, right? I think Liverpool going out for sure, bye. And PSG resting the team before the game too, between games.
That's when I'm hoping justice prevails, Sam. You know what I mean? I'm hoping there's some justice in this world, and them trying to cheat and do all the things they're doing backfires, and somehow Liverpool managed to get past.
Yeah. I'll take care, man.
You too, Sammy, bro.
Yeah. Big up yourself, D. Big up, bro.
Yeah.
Before we take you guys out, I want to have a little word from our sponsor. So make sure you check out this video, guys. This video is sponsored by OK Jersey, rated an impressive 4.5 on Trustpilot, people. And with the World Cup coming up, you are going to want to make sure you grab one of these jerseys. £15 is all you have to spend for these impressive jerseys, and you can rep your country and your flag properly. Make sure you hit the promo code Kopish, Kopish, for a further 8% off. Visit okjersey.com now. Go and grab yourself a shirt. People, make sure you switch on the notification bell in case we do go live over the weekend. Do smash the like button. Big up to all the callers and big up to each and every one of you guys who've contributed to the chat as well. Absolute legends, you all. Until we see you again, people. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish. All right, people. Take care.
Peace.